Hello, and welcome back to Pull for Initiative, the tabletop role-playing stream where the audience influences the story. I, of course, am Ben and/or Benjamin, it's as I'm known on the internet, and with me, I have Seth, otherwise known as MB Banshee, who will be serving today as your dungeon master. Go ahead and say hi to everyone, Seth.
I wish that you had picked any other one. Honestly, I wish.
Sorry, what?
You've got a lot of those.
Sorry, I think I had something in my throat. I actually didn't do a voice this time.
Oh.
I talked completely normally.
Oh, that was just you?
Yeah. I had something in my throat, so I might have sounded a little bit weird, but.
Welcome back, friends. Hello. How are you? It's been a little while. I feel like my brain is still catching up. Trying to remember how to stream and be on camera, but it's fine. I'm really fucking excited for today's episode. I hope you all took my advice and came prepared because...
And came?
Today, yeah, then no. Because today's episode is... So just be prepared for, like, you know, just be prepared. How are we doing?
Yeah, like how you're giving us a whole lot of something, but also nothing.
Exactly. That's what I excel at. Giving a whole lot of something and
hope you're ready for. And
I'm making faces
don't forget
at the camera that you're not looking at. So I think what you're missing is my face. So
and audio listeners are missing
I
that.
guess that's so fair. Okay. For audio listeners, imagine I'm winking at you and my tongue is out a little bit, you know? Like you know?
Like
just like
you know, like yeah.
You know, like yeah. And you know what? I do got the cat ears, so you know, like yeah.
Like, did everything.
Huh? No.
Like...
No. No. I'm much better than him. Don't compare us. Don't compare me to that twink. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Like yeah.
Like yeah, but I'm better than him.
That's what he does.
So. But like me and like him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know, like me and like him. Anyway, this is...
I think you're doing gestures at the camera again that I can't see. But...
Okay, why don't you look at the camera and then maybe you'll see the gestures.
Up.
That's not my problem. Anyway.
Right,
anyway,
right.
We're here to play Dungeons and Dragons, actually. I'm pretty sure. I think that's what we're here for. What do you think, huh? Is that what we're here to do? Or what?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think we're just here to fuck around.
Well, I'm gonna play Dungeons and Dragons, and you can do whatever it is that you want. But that's what I'm here for.
I'll make occasional noises, and if you interpret those as me playing Dungeons and Dragons, then you're welcome to do that.
Okay, well, we're playing a tabletop role-playing game that is similar to Dungeons and Dragons in many ways, but is it that one? I don't know. Anyway. Can you tell that it's been a while? I'm tired and also excited, so I feel like we should just get into it now because I don't want to keep talking forever about nothing. Sound good?
Okay.
Cool. Last
Works
episode, you killed a big fucking spider. Neve killed a big fucking spider. And really easy, and like it was absolutely nothing, and then moved on really quickly and did other more important things. So that was fun to be witness to. We love a goth girl boss queen. And then you had a much harder or a little more interesting battle with the Countess and her bodyguard in the flop house. So kind of a double whammy in boss fights last episode. And I can't say much is going to change this episode. But I am excited to get into it because there are some things that today that I have been leading up to this entire time. So I'm really excited about that.
Heckna's my dad. Ba-ba-ba.
I never said that. You're saying that, not me. I never said that.
Heckna fucks. It's unfortunately confirmed.
Okay.
Tragic. It's okay.
That's your...
I've got the minor illusions ready.
It's actually Scooter. Scooter's your dad. Yeah. Absolutely 100%.
No!
Yeah.
I have to kill my dad.
So sorry, you're half gnome. Sucks to suck.
Ew! I have to kill him and then myself.
And then myself. Not even
related to Scooter.
Not even Hector. You just have to kill yourself immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, honestly,
you
that
guys
was
handle killing Heckna. I gotta kill myself.
that was most of last episode. You had another fun little dream. After all of you leveled up, you're all level 6 now. Congratulations, very fun, very exciting for you.
Yippee!
Yay, yippee! Got some new fun spells and such. And you know, I think that we will have a really good opportunity to put some of those to the test today. Last we left off, our party had just defeated the Countess and Dirk, her bodyguard, and you were all about to take your long rest. But before that...
And I took his dice.
That's true. I don't think that we talked about that, so we will get to that after the intro.
Seth told me about some secret dice off camera, and they were like, fuck, I was supposed to give you this.
Yeah. We had to,
like, yeah.
We went really long last episode, so I was like, we'll just get to it next time. But friends, gather round and listen for this, what is possibly our last intro for Act 1. You will lock in, right? Eyes on me, ears open. We return. How many months has it been now? In this place of no sun, endless moon. What is time? So it's hard to say, really. So perhaps a time long ago, or not so long. We return to the ashen wasteland and the cloudy ash and snow-filled skies of Dragonhold. Let me maybe set the scene a little bit better.
Ooh, mysterious.
We see Dragonhold. In a long, dark corridor, doors on either sides, torches lit along the walls. We see Ailstain raise a fist to knock on a door, holding a bag behind his back. And after a moment, nervous perhaps that no one will answer, Amber opens the door. She looks at him, sort of indiscernible look in her eyes, nods. Hey.
Hey, brought you something. Gail and I scammed him off Grayson a couple days ago. And he holds out a small pouch.
She reaches out and takes it, examining the contents. She pulls out a piece of candy. Caramels. Sweets are worth more than gold here. What's your angle?
Wanted to say sorry for yesterday in the courtyard. I was just kind of freaked out by how you was talking.
Yeah. Don't apologize. I realized from your perspective I must seem like I'm going crazy.
Well, you was always crazy.
You see, she punches you in the arm. She says, it's just... You know, I ain't never been so good at nothing. Other than pickpocketing, and that ain't exactly a flashy dream job.
The hell do you mean? You were the smartest kid at the orphanage. Hell, you were barely a teenager and you were already playing multiple instruments.
Yeah, but this is different. I enjoy this. I feel damn good. I feel like I'm gonna make a difference in this world, you know? I feel like I got purpose. Like I got something to do because I care about it. Not just because it'll keep me alive.
I think he searches her face, and she looks genuinely hopeful. And he's barely ever seen that in people close to him. And he says, I didn't realize this had started meaning that much to you.
We ain't talked much in the past few months, have we?
Yeah, we ain't.
Look, I'm sorry. And you were right. I have been throwing myself into this. But today's the last batch of mutagens, and then they're gonna tell me if I got the contract.
So you're for sure doing another batch?
You see that she is quiet for a while, looking away from him, her eyes kind of falling over all of the training equipment that's piled in her dorm. She looks down to one of her hands, calloused and dry, before she turns back to you. If you really think I shouldn't, then I won't.
He nearly speaks up immediately, but stops himself. He sees that same devastation in her eyes, like she's having a dream ripped out from her grasp. I ain't saying that. I trust you to take care of yourself.
You see that with the sort of confidence, her eyes lighten just a little. I promise I'm being very careful. I know my limits. And I'm doing it for them.
Doing it for them. Right. Look, I guess I'm just on edge, because... Well, I forgot to mention this yesterday, but Grayson found something that's really concerning. And as he says that, he cuts himself off because he suddenly senses a looming presence behind him. He doesn't even need to turn around to know who it is, just based on how every hair on his arm just stood on end.
Amara looms behind you. Concerning. And what might that be?
He's been leaning against the door frame this whole time, and like he instinctually like wants to jump at her voice, but like maintains composure and instead slowly turns his head to look at her, and he says, "Oh, nothing. Just the library had a leak in the ceiling. Was asking Amber if she could let you know."
Her snake-like eyes narrow. I will have someone look at it. Are you ready? Amber. You see Amber sort of standing more at attention than she was a moment ago. Nods. Yeah. Let's talk more tonight, Ilstein. Okay?
Yeah. He watches the two of them walk towards Amara's lab, and he thinks more on what Grayson said about how much Amara and Kestrel could be hiding from them, and about how much Amber has changed. And he takes a step forward, and it's like time slows for him for a second as he contemplates running up to catch Amber and tell her not to take the next batch. But he stops himself, not wanting to crush her dreams. He instead says under his breath, "I'll see you tonight."
The darkness of the hallway eats the rest of this memory away. And we return to the colorful yet dim light of the flophouse, where our party has just finished their short rest.
If we're coming out of the short rest, like we're at the tail end of it, I think Ailstain, I think they've maybe been like sitting around in kind of like an uneasy silence while they rested. Are there windows in this room?
There are not.
There's no windows? Is there any way to like make any kind of like opening in the wall or something?
I mean, you can. There's windows on the downstairs, but this is this half of the building is what's like leaned up against the against the fun house. So everything here is at kind of like at an angle because it's like slumped. And also it's a casino. Like there aren't windows.
That's probably okay. Is there any like alcohol around?
Oh yeah, there was a bar downstairs that you passed, that you got those potion bottles from, and there's probably some. If you can find any unsmashed bottles, there's probably some alcohol down there.
I think he breaks away from the group for just a minute to go down to the bar and grab a couple bottles.
Okay. Everyone is kind of like resting around. The toy maker is sort of fiddling with stuff by the secret entrance while all of you rest.
He comes back up and he sets those the drinks, the bottles that he grabbed, the highest proof he could find, and sets them down on the roulette table here. And he grabs the Countess's corpse and drags it to the far corner of the room.
Okay.
And slumps it over there. And also, is Dirk also some kind of not vampire thing? Whatever these fuckers were.
He is a showstopper. They're kind of like warlocks of Hecna.
He drags them over there too, just to be safe. And without saying anything, he takes one of the bottles off the roulette table and like smashes the top with the cork off.
Oh.
And starts dumping the alcohol over their bodies.
You see Kaz walks over and kind of like helps you out a little bit. Like he has proficient knowledge in killing vampires. And so without even needing to be asked, he is like assisting you.
Do the other two know what's going on?
You see Ambrose is kind of like still tending to his wounds. And Neve is sort of like helping him like bandage up. So they're, they're like keeping an eye on what you're doing, but they're not necessarily like helping.
He says, hope you guys are ready to go soon. This place is about to fill up with smoke.
You see both of them nod. She kind of like sutures one of his arms a little bit. He's like, that bitch was crazy. whatever that glare did really gave me a migraine. He's got like blood coming down his ears a little bit. It's like crusted over now.
After he finishes dumping the alcohol over them, he does the finger snap and lights a cigarette.
Okay.
And takes a couple puffs. And he says, they always taught us a dragon hold. You want to make sure a body won't come back? You burn it. He takes a long puff and then he tosses it onto the bodies.
Okay. They go up in flames. Instantly, the fire is consumes their alcohol-covered bodies, and within moments, they are ash.
I think he stares at the flames for a second, and we can kind of like see them reflected in his eyes. And he says, "I'm curious if you guys have been thinking on this too. You know, Heckna said something last time we saw him. You remember what it was?"
You see Neve kind of like laughs as she's like wiping blood off of her mouth. And you see she says, "It's kind of hard to remember. He talks so much."
I agree. But every once in a while, he lets something slip, I've noticed. He ain't the brightest bulb. He said he doesn't care what they want.
You see that Ambrose nods, and he says, "I've been wondering about that as well. We know that Heckna's power comes from somewhere else, but we don't have much information about where that is, or who, if it is a who."
He like points at Ambrose when he says, "We know it comes from somewhere else," and he says, "Bingo. I got a feeling that there's a reason he said it specifically to me. The only other interesting thing about me is that prophecy. Well, quote-unquote prophecy."
You see Neve says, "I thought we ruled that it was false."
Yeah. But then the question is, who made this false prophecy?
Mm-hmm. And why? And for what reason? And you see, she kind of looks at you and she says, like, "To be honest, even as a servant of the gods, well, as a servant of my goddess, being a person of interest to deities is almost never a good thing."
Says, "Yeah, I agree with you there.
Perhaps.
I guess just bear in mind that, bear in mind that Heckna evidently, by his own admission, isn't in full control of everything."
You see,
Anyway.
you see Neve looks towards the entrance to the funhouse that the toy maker is like trying to get open. And you see she says, "Well, Perhaps answers await us in whatever lies ahead.
Yeah, he turns his back to the bodies, and he heads back over to them, and he also turns to Kaz and Ambrose again. And I guess also sort of Neve, but also she had her own reason to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, and thank you again for coming out here, guys. These kids don't got a whole lot of people in this world looking out for them. It's just me and Amber, really.
You see, Kaz nods, but doesn't say much. Kind of grunts his agreement. And you see, Ambrose's gaze lingers on you for a moment longer. And you see that he reaches out and puts his hand on your shoulder. And he says, whatever fate has brought us together in this place, I can't help but wonder if it goes beyond what we know. I am sorry for my reaction, and I'm sorry for the secrets. I've come to be fond of you, Ailstain. Don't get a big head about it. He flicks you in the forehead.
I almost made a gay joke. I came so close to making a gay joke, but I was like,
you in the
don't ruin
forehead.
the moment.
He flicks you in the forehead. He says, don't get a big head about it. You see, he kind of looks at Kaz and he says, I have a thing for taking in strays, apparently. But he kind of turns to you and he makes eye contact and it's kind of like, we didn't have a solid foundation coming into this, and things have been a bit rocky since we got here, but I'm with you. We will see this through together. I promise. You have my word.
Well, I appreciate that. And hey, not that much further. We're right before the finish line. We got a clown to kill, fellas.
You see Ambrose kind of looks towards the toy maker, who is finally just sort of like gotten the door open a bit. And you see he kind of like stares into the middle distance just for a second, and more to himself, but you're still in front of him, so it could have been to you as well. He says, this story's almost over. Let's go. And he...
All right. So the toy maker's gonna betray us or something. So that was fucking weird.
Well, no, Ambrose said that.
Oh.
Like, he was just looking at the toy maker when he said it.
Oh, okay. So before we go into this entrance, should we find out what those fucking potions that we found did?
Yeah, if you want
also,
to...
should we tell the audience about the dice?
Yeah. So over the course of your short rest, before or after you dealt with the bodies, you can have spent some time learning what these potions were, and also when you searched their bodies, you found a set of dice in Dirk's pocket. And you can say you gave them to Ambrose to look over while the two of you were dealing with stuff, so he was able to discern their magical qualities. So whatever you want to do first,
Yeah.
if you want to tell them about the dice, or if you want to, I'm gonna have you roll to decide which potions you picked up.
Okay. Or you can
I could make it a poll. Do you guys want to do a poll? It's
Yeah.
been a while. It's
Make
been
it be
a while.
but keep it vague. Don't tell them exactly what they do. You gotta keep it vague a little bit, I've noticed.
Right. So the thing is, how many potions did I give you? Was it 4 or 5?
I think it was 4.
Okay. So there are 8 options for what these 4 potions could be. So how do you suggest I put that in a poll format?
I think I think we can give users more than one vote. So
Okay.
we can give them 4 options.
4 votes. So 8 options, but 4 votes.
Yes. Users can vote for 4 options. I don't know how it's going to look on your screen, by the way. I feel like it's not going to fit
Yeah,
what a
it's
poll
maybe not gonna
normally
fit.
does. Well, I don't know. You might want to like drag it on camera if you
Yeah,
can,
maybe
like put the tab on camera.
yeah, I don't know. I'll figure that out. You start talking about the dice and I'll set up the poll.
Okay. So this one, so the dice that we found on Dirk are actually kind of interesting. Like I have a lot of like little module books that like come with like customized like magic weapons and items, and I like search for them online periodically, like just to get ideas. These are probably like some of like a cooler idea that I've heard of. They're the malevolent meta dice. And they're a legendary item that it's a set of gaming dice, which include a D4, a D6, a D8, a D10, a D12, and a D20. Notably no D100, unfortunately, but all of which are fashioned from the bones of an ancient dragon lore master and are said to have known the true nature of the universe. While you hold the dice, when a D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, or D20 is rolled as part of an attack, save, or check by a creature you can see within 120 feet of you, you can use a reaction to choose one of your meta dice to replace one type of dice. So basically, if they roll like a D20 to do an attack, you can replace it with the D4. So they can only roll up to a 4, which is devastating. Or like when they're making a save or a check.
Mm-hmm.
The size of the die you choose to replace and the meta die you choose need not be the same. The meta die result you roll replaces the result of the type of die you chose to replace. Once you have rolled a meta die in this manner, it vanishes from the set permanently. And we can apply that to anyone, including like enemies and ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure it says as part of an attack, save, or check. It doesn't say like when they make an attack roll, a saving throw or a check. I think it's just anything related to that. So I think that's applicable to damage as well.
Mm-hmm.
So like someone stabs someone with a dagger, which is normally a D4. I'm pretty sure you can swap that with a D20.
Yeah, you can only do it once, but if
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's a really interesting one. Yeah, there are a lot of magic items in this module that I think are cool, but maybe aren't always like useful in every situation. But I feel like this is one that's like, it's a little bit overpowered, but because you can only use them all once, it's kind of like a really interesting mechanic, you know?
And yes, it is once ever. Once you use one of those, they vanish. So say you use a D4, you can still use the other ones, but that one's gone.
Yeah.
You can't like replace something with a D4 anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like also like a strategic use too, you know? You want to like wait for the right time that you really want to fuck someone over with it.
Yeah.
Don't just use it on any old fight, you know?
I'm excited to see when and where you decide to implement these dice.
It'll definitely be like an emergency type of thing,
Yeah.
or like if we make a roll that's like this is very important, you know?
Yes.
Because I'm also sure that you could effectively get yourself super advantage on something with this, because you could have advantage on a roll and then roll the D20 to replace one of the results. So you basically effectively roll 3 D20.
Yeah, if you wanted to, yeah.
So
but yeah, so those
we'll see.
Those are the dice. I think we're ready After so many episodes of having nothing, finally a poll is to be bestowed upon you. Everybody fucking hallelujah. Okay. So, the poll, if you want
put
to
it in the chat
yeah,
first.
if you want to put it in the chat. The poll is, what are the potions? And your options will be 1 is the cream soda potion. 2 will be the cotton candy cocktail. 3 will be the fireball shot.
Ooh.
4 will be the snow cone. 5.
That doesn't sound like a liquid.
Yeah, melted snow cone.
Yeah, you gotta eat that potion.
5 is the moonshine shot. 6 is the Bloody Mary. And 7 is the Boot of Hecna.
Ugh.
There were 8 options, but I realized one of them wasn't a potion, and I was like, that would be mean if I just gave you like something that wasn't anything. So there are only 7 options.
Oh, like you can't use it?
It was just beer. There was no.
Oh.
It wasn't a potion.
I see. So bear in mind, did you set it so that they can vote for 4 options?
So each of you will be able to vote for 4 options because there are 4 different potions. So make sure you vote 4 times. I think you can vote for the same one twice if you want to have multiple of the same potion.
I don't know that is.
Is that
true?
is that not true?
I'm not sure that's true.
Okay, well,
Because it specifically says they can vote for 4 options.
okay, so
Not that they get 4 votes.
okay, well, maybe not then. Regardless, you'll have 4 options. Okay, and the poll is live. Let me pop that up. Yeah. Let's see. I don't really have a good way to put this on the screen, you know?
You just bump it up in the layer order.
Uh,
Just put it on top of the screen.
yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Do you need to put all 4 numbers in the same chat or different? Oh no, you voted for 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when you I think you might be able to do them all in the same chat, but I don't know. Someone test it.
I am unsure.
If it doesn't count your other 3, then just add those.
Yeah. I don't know how to bump this up in the layer order, to be so real and honest with you. Oh, wait.
What?
Order. Oh, move up. Okay, I figured it out.
And just drag it up.
I figured it out.
There you go.
It's just gonna cover your face a little bit, no worries.
Prime real estate.
So far, it's looking like we've got a lot of votes for a lot of different stuff. I'm excited about this. Yeah, so you take those dice off of his body, you pocket them, or well, Ambrose kind of tells you what they do, and then like hesitantly gives them to you, and you can tell that he's got the look on his face of like, I know that you're gonna do some crazy shit with that.
We're gonna do crimes.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I'm gonna do so many fucking crimes with these. I'm gonna burn down the police precinct.
The precinct. Oh no. Well.
That's what the fireball shot does, right? It shoots a fireball.
I don't know. You'll have to,
I mean, I have to assume that's what the fireball shot does.
You're gonna have to wait and find out if that's one of the ones you got. I will tell you what they do.
Maybe it creates a fireball centered on me.
I will do. I will let you know what they do once they have all been voted for. Yeah, it looks like there's 11. So someone still has 1
I think
vote.
you're missing one, Lux. I don't think you can vote for 3 twice. you can vote for 4 options, but you don't get 4 votes. You know what I mean?
I see.
You can't double vote. You can't double dip.
Make up your mind, Lux. Fantastic. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so the winners are...
Ooh, we do have a tie for third.
Yes, we do
You
have a
want to
tie.
flip a coin?
So we'll have the cream soda potion, the snow cone. We do have a tie for third. Well, there's 4, so you'll just get cotton candy and a fireball shot. Cool.
That's right. You're so right.
Fantastic. So
You're so right and smart.
I'll go finish that poll. Fantastic.
So that's...
So you got the cream soda potion, the snow cone, the cotton candy cocktail, and a fireball shot. Fantastic.
Cotton candy.
And let me tell you what they do.
Cocktail. And what was it? It was the fireball shot?
Fireball shot and the cream soda potion, yeah.
Yes. Cream soda, snow cone, cotton candy cocktail, fireball shot. Got it.
Okay. So the cream soda potion restores 1d4 plus 1 HP.
Oh.
It is a dollop of heavy cream is mixed into a fizzy soda flavored to your liking.
So it's a bad health potion.
Yeah. The cotton candy cocktail gives you advantage on saving throws against being charmed for 1 hour after drinking it. It is served in a martini glass with a tuft of cotton candy clown hair on the top. The beverage is a pastel pink with a sickly sweet aftertaste. And after you drink it, it causes temporary nose redness and grants an unbelievable sense of narcissism.
Okay. So we'll be safe against being charmed, but we'll be kind of an asshole for an hour.
Yeah, exactly. The fireball shot allows the character to cast the fireball spell at 3rd level once within 1 hour of consuming it. Charisma will be your spellcasting ability for that spell.
Cast once within an hour.
It is a single shot of cinnamon whiskey with a flaming rim.
Yeah, it's literally a fireball shot in real life that has been lit on fire.
And finally, the snow cone. This sugary, icy treat allows the consumer to cast Ray of Frost once within an hour after consuming it. Charisma is your spellcasting ability for this spell. It is a frosty blue fizzy drink with a swirl of flavored ice on top, served in a light blue cup. So, pretty, I think overall those 4 are pretty useful. Pretty good lineup you got there.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very nice.
Honestly, I might pass the snow cone and the fireball shot to Ambrose. Yeah, he doesn't have a ton of great combat spells, so it'd be nice to have a good option. Plus his charisma modifier is
well, he did just learn fireball as well.
But then it's a free
cast.
fireball.
Yeah.
If he runs out of spell slots.
Yeah. And it is a bonus action to take a potion in combat, so he would be able to drink it and cast it.
Because I was gonna say pass it to Neve, but she's got bad charisma.
Yeah,
she's the least charismatic amongst us.
She doesn't give a shit.
Worst.
Neve is deadpan, dry humor, doesn't give a single fuck about the way that she speaks or how people perceive her. She's
all the charm in our party is lopsided. It's Ailstain and Ambrose that are charming, and everyone else is not.
Yeah, well, it's Ailstain and Ambrose are charismatic in their own ways, and then behind them there's Neve and Kaz who are just standing with their arms crossed, and they both look really angry and scary.
Actually, you know what? He does have 3 third-level spell slots. I'll keep the fireball shot. I'll pass him the Ray of Frost
Okay.
because he doesn't have that.
Make a note of that. That he's holding on to it.
Okay.
All right, and that concludes your short rest. All of you.
You're like frothing at the mouth for this. What the fuck is about to happen? We fall into a pit of spikes and we explode. You're like, haha, finally, I've killed Ailstain.
So all of you approach the secret entrance. And you see that the toy maker has just gotten it propped open. As you approach, Stefano turns to you as the toy maker is signing to him. And he translates. I recommend a stealthy approach. At this hour, it is likely Sophie is in the lab. She will not let us pass willingly. And she is the most formidable of all Hecna's followers, lieutenants notwithstanding. If you are going to kill Hecna, you must defeat Sophie first. If you can survive, maybe you stand a chance.
Are we trying for like a surprise round, perhaps?
Yeah, you're trying to get the drop. They're suggesting trying to get the drop on her.
Mm-hmm.
You think that, they say like, if she knows we are coming and has even a moment to prepare, it could be the difference between life and death. As far as we know, she is not aware of the events that have transpired. She is not aware of Arachne's demise. If we can catch her off guard, it will hopefully be better for us. I will guide you through the tunnel, and I will guard the exit so she cannot escape this way. As always, I am not equipped for combat, and I cannot help you meaningfully in that sense, but I will attempt to prevent anyone coming through the tunnel this way or her exiting through it.
I hand him some pom-poms and I'm like, you'll be our cheerleader.
You see that their mask switches to one of like curiosity as they take it from you.
I don't actually have pom-poms.
No, you gave it. You had one. You did for sure did.
Oh,
You
okay.
found one somewhere. And
I was just carrying pom-poms.
You see that they take it from you. You like find one on the floor somewhere. You see they take it from you. And you see them like look between it and you and Stefano. And you see Stefano goes, I don't think they have a word for pom-pom. And you see them just like,
you do a little dance with it and it hypes everyone up.
You see that they slowly nod and like kind of toss it on the ground, and then they turn and open the door for you.
You're a terrible cheerleader. You are not making it to nationals.
All right, so the door is open before you. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I wanna right before we leave, let's just have Neve drink the cream soda.
Okay.
Just because she's missing a tiny bit of health and it barely heals much at all anyway.
Roll me the.
Want me to roll?
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a 4 + 1, so that's 5 HP back.
Nice. She is at 44 health. She's missing 1.
She's got a small splinter.
Yeah, she's like, it's in my thumb somewhere. All right. So, let's see. So you approach inside the tunnel. You see, so you remember sliding down as you exited this place the first time. So when you're entering, you see a sort of 50-foot long slide from bottom to top. It is fully enclosed with a curved sort of 15-foot walls on either side of it, And it's only 5 feet wide, so you'll have to go one after the other. So go ahead and give me your marching order.
Oh, we're not exactly marching, but
Yeah.
I mean, probably our standard Ailstain, followed by Kaz, followed by let's say Neve, followed by Ambrose.
Okay. As you approach, okay, so
Are we climbing, or are we like walking up the slide?
you're walking up it. If you, let's see. So all of you need to give me either an acrobatics or an athletics check, or
If we fail, do
slide
we just
down the
fall
slide.
back down?
Yeah, you're gonna have to. You're attempting to walk up kind of a steep slide. So you're gonna have to give me some checks about it.
All right. Well, acrobatics and athletics are the same for Ailstain, so
Okay.
we'll do that first. It's not great. It has a 13 sound.
No, you walk up a few steps and your boots slide back down to the bottom.
I pull out my sword and I stab it into the like an ice pick into the slide and just like start making my way up like that instead.
Okay. You see, it's making a lot of noise as you're doing that. If you
Oh.
continue to do this, you don't think you'll be able to. You'll have advantage on getting up the slide, but you don't think you'll be very
Oh.
stealthy.
Just roll again.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm never getting up this fucking slide. 9.
No. You make it one step and you slip and almost eat shit.
He turns back to everyone. He says, "I fucking hate this place," and he rolls again. That's a nat 20.
Oh, fantastic. So you slide the first time, you almost slip the second time, and I think you get so fucking tired that you like take a couple steps back and just fully like acrobat, like your feet are bouncing off the walls and you like do a full somersault and like land at the top in like a fucking like Black Widow pose. You see Neve goes, oh, well, I guess we'll just do that.
And then next up is Kaz.
Okay.
Who got, you said acrobatics or athletics, so he's better at acrobat, or not. Fuck. Wait, I was looking at Ambrose, not Kaz. He's better at acrobatics than he is at athletics, though. And that's a 14.
Okay.
Does he make it?
No. You're making progress, but with each failure, you like slide back a bit.
God damn it. We all have to fail a few times at the slide.
He makes it like halfway and then slides about like, you know, probably halfway back down.
He rolled a 19 that time, so 21.
Okay. Yeah, so he made it halfway, slid it back a bit, and then got some momentum and like just pushed himself over the edge.
Yeah, he like ran in place and then ran forward.
Yeah.
He had to wind up.
Yeah.
So I said Neve was next. I just rolled a nat 1.
Ooh. You see, she's like watched the two of you and she's like, all right, okay, this is fine. I can do this. She takes one step, slips on the pom-pom that the toy maker dropped and like bangs her head on the slide. And she's like,
Nelson says, I didn't see nothing. I don't know about you guys. I didn't see anything just now.
She stands up and is kind of like, I'm okay.
Okay, she got a 19 as
Okay.
well on that one.
Somehow-
so that's a dirty 20.
Somehow the concussion made her more dexterous. She is like seeing double, and then she like locks in and full just charges up.
She like does that thing where like You know how some people walk up their stairs like little freaks and they use their hands
Yeah,
too?
she goes full feral druid and just like fucking weirdly like bear climbs up this fucking slide.
And then Ambrose. Ooh, who actually rolled pretty good right out the gate. What's he better at? He's better at acrobatics. 16.
So all of you are like slipping, sliding, trying to charge up this thing. Ambrose is the last to go, and he perfectly, without any trouble at all, just walks straight to the top.
I feel like since he was close to failing though, he should be like a little bit wobbly.
Yeah, he's a little wobbly, but like he makes it without slipping. And he makes it to the top. He kind of like brushes his shoulder off. And you see Neve punches him in the side of the head. He goes, ow.
Push him down the slide.
Yeah, she pushes him back down. Yeah. She knocks him in the head and he falls backwards and tumbles back down the slide. But because he succeeded once, he just gets back up and walks back to the top. And you see he's holding his head. He goes, that was uncalled for. And you see that she kind of brushes her shoulder off like he did to her. And she's and then she like pushes past him to walk ahead. All right, now all of you are at the top of the slide. Now you will need to give me stealth.
Oh boy, these rolls haven't been great so far, so we'll see. I guess we'll roll Ailstan first. He's got fucking great stealth, dude.
Okay.
That is a 15 plus 5. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, that succeeds. Neve reminds you she has Pass Without a Trace if you feel like casting a spell about it. If not, she's willing to just try to be quiet.
We are dealing with potentially a lot of fights coming up. So honestly, I want to save as many spell slots as we can.
Heard, chef.
This is like a group roll, right?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, it's individual rolls.
Well, yeah, but like we're totaling them and taking the average or whatever.
No.
What?
It's individual. Each person has to succeed.
All right. Since Ailstain's going first, can I get like a look at like the inside since I probably succeeded with a dirty 20?
Yeah, if you walk down to the end, since you succeeded, you're able to sort of peek in if everyone waits behind for you.
Sure.
Okay. Because you succeeded your stealth check, you remember the laboratory, though you were only in here briefly. You very clearly remember the vats of wax, the hooks on the walls, the various murky tanks with floating figures inside, sort of undiscernible nature. And you see Sophie, her back turned to you. You see she stands by the bubbling cauldrons, a thick wooden paddle in her hands as she is slowly stirring the contents of one of the cauldrons.
Is there anything else in here?
Aside from the her like sort of wax creations that are sort of in pieces around, give me an investigation or perception check as you look around the room.
Okay. Those are the same unless the investigation involves fae, fiends, or undead, or aberrations.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay.
Also, are you using your sword to detect any of those?
Well, yeah, I've been using the aberration just
In general?
like until I say I'm not.
Okay.
Just because
Yeah.
there's no reason not to.
Now that you are technically within the funhouse, you sense several aberrations further in. And you actually sense a lot of them. So the secret entrance is right along this bookshelf here. And you see a doorway. The door is closed. What was your perception? Did you roll?
Yeah, I did an investigation with advantage, but my top roll was 13. I don't know if that succeeded.
That's all right. You sense aberrations beyond the door. And as you look in that direction, you see a candelabron, like posted up on this side of the door. And
you gotta lock that door.
With that perception check, two things catch your eye. One is that you look up and you see hanging from meat hooks are two masses of congealed flesh.
So is Pinky one of them?
You don't get aberration from them. With your blood hunter instincts, they register as undead to you. You remember that Pinky was registering as like aberration to you. So you're not sure. So you notice that, and then you're not sure why, but as you're kind of looking around the room, you notice some murky, along one of the walls, there are these murky tanks of water. Currently, most of them are empty. There are some smaller ones, and then in the center is a really big one. It's too dark, and like you're too far away. It's along this wall with the big wax vat. It's not like pictured here. It's just like it's along this wall. But you squint and you think you see a figure in the murky water. But it's too far away and you can't make out any details. And it's like really like hard to tell, but you think you might see something in there.
Okay. Does this door to the north look like it can lock?
Yeah, but there is a candelabron standing in front of it.
Oh, I thought it was on one of these things on the other side.
No, I'll put him down so that you can see him.
Are there more things on the other side? Is that what those are?
Are there more what?
Are there more like creations? Is that what these are? These like little dummy looking things, or are they just
the door is closed.
statues?
So you can't actually like see what's back there. You do sense aberration in that direction. But you're not the door's closed, so you're not sure.
Got it. I mean, we don't have to get past him in order to lock the doors. If we can get within 5 feet of them, we can interact with them. Man, those fuckers sucked.
Let me give you a more descriptive layout of the room as well. So you see, you see a large machine makes the room sort of shudder and quake. You see their wax figures modeled after creatures of different shapes and sizes. Humans, elves, dwarves, orcs, hung up on hooks around the laboratory. You spot those two masses of congealed flesh. You're not really sure what they are. They're on hooks on the ceiling. Along on the other side of this table, so like kind of in this sort of area-ish. But the hooks are on a track that go around the entire room. So there's sort of various stuff hanging from the ceiling. The laboratory is about 60 feet by 40 feet. It's on like a conveyor belt on the ceiling, basically. There are no windows in here. This is a very big, cavernous space. It's really hot and humid in here. The air is sour and it smells foul. There are several vats of substances that resemble blood and wax and bile, all gurgling, releasing bubbles of noxious fumes into the air. You see a large shelving unit covers the entire wall, laden with books, tools, beakers, vials, and jars containing, like, various little things, small organic creatures of varying stages of preservation, scientific apparatuses. The secret entrance is actually a part of this shelving unit, so you are kind of like you're in like a cupboard right now, like peeking through like the crack in the door. You see that the floor is covered with wax and shit, like various air, like it's just like splattered everywhere. It's all sticky. So you kind of clock that it might be a little bit difficult to move freely in this space.
Oh, looks like difficult terrain.
It seems like you might need to like make some checks about it. Otherwise, if you like decide to move at half speed, then you'll be able to move freely. But if you want to move at your full speed, you'll have to do some checks about it to avoid the wax.
So optional difficult terrain.
And you said you only got a 13, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she just looks like she is stirring this vat of wax. And you do notice on a 13, there appears to be a book like attached to her belt that she sort of is like seeming to keep close.
Is there any way I could fucking yoink it?
Are you gonna enter the room and try to sneak up on her?
Maybe.
Are you going back for your friends, or are you gonna enter this room by yourself?
I guess so. We need to make the stealth checks to see if they can like get up to where I'm at without making a noise.
Yeah.
You know what? We did a pretty good job of avoiding using spell slots. I'll burn a single path without a trace.
Okay.
Just because if we're doing individual rolls, then yeah, we're gonna need Neve and Ambrose to get a helping hand with that.
All right. She burns a second level slot and casts Pass Without a Trace. Here, I'll go ahead and
so
put
yeah, everything
down
has a
as well.
fucking plus 10 now. So
yeah, you are about here.
And that's good because fucking Ambrose rolled a 10. But now with the plus 10, that's plus 2 is 22.
Okay.
You've got... Honestly, I don't even know if it's fucking worth doing the math on these, but she got an 18. And then Kaz got really high. He got 30.
Jesus. All right.
Yeah, he got a 15 plus 5 plus 10.
Yeah, that'll do it.
But because of that, Ailstain also has Pass Without a Trace now, right? So he could run a stealth check to sneak up to her and yoink that book.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a stealth. And I will run her passive perception.
I mean, unless she can passively percept a 31.
Oh, Jesus. Well, she can still try.
Well, passive perception you don't roll for.
Oh, that's right.
It's just a flat number.
What?
She would have to have a passive perception of 31.
No, yeah, that would actually be insane. No. So you sneak up to her. So you manage to sneak up to her. You manage to sneak past the candelabron and sneak up on her. You got to give me sleight of hand to yoink the book. It is like It's
Um,
sort of like on a belt that has like those latches on it, so it's like latched into like her side.
I'm pretty sure this also counts as a dexterity stealth check to do sleight of hand to steal something. So
Yeah.
um, that will be a 27 to steal that fucking book.
Yeah, that'll do it. So you grab the book, and across the cover it says Sophie's Necromantic Diary.
I don't like that it sounds like romantic was stressed on there. She's romancing her creations.
Do you... So you've yoinked it. She is still like stirring the wax, so like she has not noticed you yet. What do you do now?
I'm gonna oh my god, I'm gonna sneak back to all our friends and be like, let's read her fucking diary.
Okay. give me one more stealth to sneak back. Not that I really need it.
That's a 31. That she's
Okay, great.
she has no idea I was ever here.
Okay, fantastic. So you're about to learn some really interesting stuff. Fantastic. So you head back into, you like kind of keep the door cracked a little bit, so that you can get some light in here. You see the toy maker is looking absolutely bewildered at you. And you see them sign like, what the fuck was that? As you like hold up the book.
We call that the Lowtown Special.
All right. So
he snuck in there and like I like, did she like, how was it attached to her belt?
it was like in like this sort of like leather clasp at her hip.
Like one of those like little rotating clasp things.
Yeah.
He shimmies up to her and like flicks it like ever so lightly that it like you wouldn't feel it, but it like flips up and he just lifts it right up and then scurries back and he says, we call that the Lowtown Special.
So Elstein, you begin to read this book. Do you read it out loud to your friends, or are you reading it to yourself first?
I feel like maybe we all read it simultaneously, but we don't talk.
Okay.
Feels like a bad idea to say words out loud.
So this is a leather and black velvet tome. It's sort of gilded with gold fixings. And you think that it functions, or perhaps used to function, as like a spell book for her. And then because you do see some spells in here, but you see that it's also intermittently used as like a diary and like also a like experiment like notebook. You see it smells like decay that is masked with heavy floral perfume. You see that there are some empty pages towards the back as well. But the pages at the front contain various notes by Sophie. You see sort of short, romantic drabbles she has recorded when observing interactions at the Revelia. Like, she sort of, like, stands by, like, observes people and writes shit down. So, like, for example, you see she wrote, I saw Sock Hop ask out Marbles McGee today. They're going to Babs for dinner.
God.
And then seeing a show at the Big Top. How delightful. Although, if you ask me, Sock Hop would be far more handsome with a fifth arm. I wonder if they'd let me add one. And so just like, she's like just noting down people's like romance, like dates and shit. And she's like just making comments about them.
I think Ailstein very quietly mutters, oh, we have to kill her now.
You see that there are a couple spells in here usable by a wizard, but as none of you are wizards, not really useful to you.
Great.
You're sort of flipping through this. You're kind of like laughing at her musings, like not really anything important. You kind of are glancing at her experimental notes. You notice she's made a lot of notes about like various like mixtures of wax and like wax to blood to bile ratio, and like something about like bone density and like needing more like staples and more more. She made a note about needing thicker like string for more like dense stitching. You see she notes like candelabrons like need denser yarn because like there's a lot to be held together there. And you're kind of like writing a lot of this off as just like whatever. And you know, you come to the end of the journal, her last couple of entries over what looks like the last few weeks. And something catches your attention.
Pinky. She says, Pinky's so cute. I love her so much, and I have a crush on her, and I'm going to turn her into a wax figure because I'm a freakazoid.
You look at the date. It's the first thing that catches your attention. Several months ago, at the end of winter, just the beginnings of spring, it is a day that is burned into your memory. A day that you will never forget. You look at the notes scribbled in her sort of curving handwriting, somewhat erratic. It says, "A curious new specimen arrived today. Mostly dead, but for the strange concoction of mutagens forcing her heart to beat." Next paragraph. Several days later. That woman's notebook has proved extremely enlightening. If I had known blood hunters had mutagens of this nature, I'd have asked Hecna long ago to bring me specimens. Eternal life may yet be within my grasp, but first, experiments. Lots of experiments. An undiscernible amount of time later, another paragraph. The girl speaks even under the heaviest anesthesia. She keeps mentioning the boy with the silly name. Screaming would be preferable. Perhaps I won't waste any more anesthesia on her. The last line just says, she is promising. And that is the end of the notebook.
Uh, with our stealth checks, can we like position ourselves in this room?
You'll have to make another stealth check to re-enter the room, but yes, Pass Without a Trace is still going.
Okay. We're all gonna run some stealth checks really quick, and I want to position us in this room.
Okay.
That is a. Wait, hang on. That's a 34 for Ailstain.
Okay.
I almost did my math wrong. Have to make sure I get the really big number correct. That's a 25 for Ambrose.
Okay.
That's a 25 for Neve. And that's also going to be a really big number for Kaz. That's a 34 for Kaz as well.
Okay. Yeah, you all manage to, under the Neve's cover of darkness as she summons the power of her goddess, to keep you masked as you all spread out and position yourselves in this room. I'll place your tokens down so that you are able to move them wherever you would like.
I think after reading that passage, he closes the book and throws it in his bag.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns to them and he says, "Now's the time." Okay. And he says, "Kaz, get close to the wax freak. Keep him busy. I'm going for her. Ambrose, Neve, keep a distance from the wax fucker. Anywhere in the room works."
Okay. You see Ambrose kind of takes up over by the toy maker's desk. And Neve kind of doesn't seem to know where to go. She kind of sneaks over to this far wall here. Like closer to those tanks. Yeah. The toy maker, as you enter the room, nods to you and closes the door behind you. And you know they will remain there in the shadows to prevent anyone from coming through the other way.
I think he gets up right behind her. And he activates his Crimson Right.
Okay.
Cutting his palm. We're going to take some quick damage from that. That's 2 damage. He cuts his palm, and I think he looks perhaps a little bit different this time from how they're used to seeing him look. Usually when he activates his Crimson Right, he gets like these like his veins like start glowing in his arm, and his he gets those like blackened veins around his eyes. This time, as he cuts his palm, he's standing right behind her, and his cheeks seem to like deepen. He's got like sunken cheeks. His eyes, the skin around them like blackens. His whole face takes on like a skull-like visage. You can kind of see like the outlines of like teeth on his lips. And he swings on her.
Okay.
And he's going to do both attacks immediately.
Okay.
So we're gonna roll those. He doesn't get any kind of like sneak attack bonuses, I don't think. I think that's like rogue only.
Yeah.
All right. The first one will be a 19. The second one will be a 15.
Both hit.
Oh, nice. I'm just gonna roll damage on these before I say what he says.
Okay.
Did I bother breaking out the lightning damage separately?
Let me check something. Make sure she doesn't have any. Resistances.
Oh fuck! I should have hexed her. I should have hexed her before this.
No. You should be good just to give that to me straight.
Okay.
She's not having to make any saving throws, right? It's just, damage.
No. Yeah, it's just straight damage. He already succeeded on his attacks.
Okay.
Okay, let me roll the second one. So the first one will be 14 damage total.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't end up mattering. The next one was or no, not 14 total. It would be 14 plus 3 totals has 17.
Okay.
And the next one is 19 total.
Okay.
So that was 17 and 19. Let me put that in my notes.
Okay.
He immediately attacks her with this sword that is currently glowing with his freshly spilled blood, and in a voice that I don't think any of them have heard before, he yells out,
"Where is she?"
Sophie is accosted. Blood runs down her back as your sword bites into her skin. You see she whirls on you, shocked. And you see she, upon seeing your face, is taken aback. As she like quickly takes in the room. And you see her eyes narrow as she realizes what's happening. You see that her hand instinctively goes to her hip to find her book missing. And then she like looks back to you. And you see that she kind of like bites her lip a little bit. She's like, "Oh.
Bite your lip at me."
Well. If it isn't the vermin. Crawling up pipes now, are we? You're playing with fire, you know. Pathetic. You want to know where she is? Darling, she's been here the whole time. And you didn't even know. You see that she snaps her fingers. You hear what sounds like water rushing through tubes along the walls and ceiling. The room like shakes as a large machine comes to life. You turn to the wall as it is illuminated. The tanks full of fluid, one by one, beginning to light up. Most of them empty. They all sort of brighten until it is the final one in the center. The water too murky. Closer now. Before it is illuminated, you just see a pale hand covered in thick black veins. And then the water is illuminated, a bright yellow, its contents freely visible. And in this moment, you are thrown back, not in body, but in mind. You're not in the laboratory. You're not standing next to Sophie, her blood on your sword. You're in Dragonhold.
Ah, good old Dragonhold. Where nothing bad ever happens.
Where nothing bad ever happens. You're back in Dragonhold. We see
Is there supposed to be a music change here?
Yes, actually. Let me...
It just seemed like the spot for a music change.
You see... Ailstain... Well, no, that's not the song I wanted to play. Sorry. I think it's this one. We see Ailstain packing his bag after the events in the ritual chamber. His mind racing, stomach churning over the idea of being sealed in a pact with a lich. He feels most certain more than anything he must get out of here with Amber tonight. We see, as he tightens the strings, he sees a large column of smoke out the window from the courtyard, and his heart sinks into his stomach. To his knowledge, there weren't supposed to be any new initiates undergoing the Hunter's Bane today. Or were there? We see him rush outside, only slowing to grab his sheathed sword off the cot. Once in the courtyard, a single pyre is lit. He is unable to make out who is on it, though he sees Grayson is one of the few in the yard and the nearest to where he is arrived on the scene. A look of stark horror on his pale face as he stares at the pyre.
Who is it?
I heard the screams. Her veins were bulged and black. She didn't look like a person anymore.
Who?
Grayson turns to him, trying to steady his shaky breathing. Amber.
I think after he says that, the whole world suddenly feels unsteady beneath his feet. Every sound feels louder, every light feels harsher. He turns back to the pyre and runs closer to where Amara was stood.
She stands closest to the blaze, a notepad and quill in her hand. She appears to be taking notes.
You killed her!
You see, she rolls her eyes and does not deign to turn to face you, continuing her writing. You say that as if this was my desired outcome. This is an unfortunate development. She showed such promise.
The hell did you do to her?
I attempted to administer a stronger batch of mutagens, our strongest ever. She would have been incredible, but even failures can give valuable data for future success. I will get it right next time.
Data? Next time? She was a person.
See, Amara places the quill down and closes her notebook before turning to face you. Spare me the theatrics, boy. She knew the risks, and she bravely chose to accept them. She was a hero until the end.
Does that make you feel any better?
I think he feels like a lump in his throat as he chokes out, "You're a monster." Uh, and still holding the scabbard in his left hand, he grabs the handle of the sheathed sword with his right.
She meets your gaze, her blade at her hip, though she does not reach for it. She does not flinch. Her eyes remain narrowed, just as cold and calculating as before, as if your threat means nothing to her.
Aelstein grips the handle of the sword tight, knuckles whitening, and his heartbeat pounding in his ears. He knows he won't win this fight, but that doesn't matter. All he wants is to harm Amara as much as he physically can before he's slain. He wants her to know a fraction of the agony he feels in this moment. He tugs lightly at the blade, slowly pulling it from its sheath.
But before you can pull it freely, you feel a hand on your shoulder, squeezing firmly.
He doesn't need to turn to know who it is. He knows it's Kestrel.
Kestrel stands just behind you, somehow having approached without your sensing. As you...
He looks over. I was going to say he looks over his shoulder at Kestrel.
You see their eyes are expressionless, as always, but still they convey their message with just one look. Don't do this. You won't win. You likely won't even scratch her.
Aelstein looks at his mentor of the past few years, someone that he once admired, but currently looks like a stranger to him. The cold reception that they had to initiates who died to their banes, the secrets kept from him and the others, the forcing of pacts on unwitting initiates. Suddenly, Kestrel looks a lot less wise and a lot less fearsome to him, and more soulless. He shakes their hand off of his shoulder and slams his sword back into its sheath and turns to look at the few other hunters who have gathered in the corners of the yard as they're all staring back at him. And then he meets Amara's gaze again.
She will be remembered for her sacrifice, given honorary status as a full member of the Order.
I think he's struggling to maintain his composure now. And he says, "Oh, you'll remember her name. 'Cause one day, I'll chisel it into your shattered bones."
Her eyebrows very slightly narrow. The first and only sign of any emotion she has shown this entire time. Is that a threat?
No. We kill monsters. It's an oath. And he takes one last look at the pyre. The burlap that Amber was wrapped in has mostly been reduced to ash, skeleton becoming slightly visible through the flames. His knees are shaking. It takes everything in his power to stay upright and turn away. His skin is hot, his vision blurs, and he begins walking away with uneasy steps.
That moment fades back into your current reality. standing in a laboratory full of wax and blood and creatures, both alive and dead and somewhere in between. A large tank illuminates in the center of a wall. And floating in the murky water is your best friend. The tank illuminates. You see various tubes connecting the tank to things that go into the wall. The fluid is it's like this viscous yellow liquid. You see that she is floating in this sort of ambiotic fluid. She does not look like you remember. You see many tubes are attached to her body, going into various things into the walls. You see that her amber-colored hair has her veins up one side of her arm are thick and black and bulging, and it leads up her entire body, over her shoulder, up the entirety of her neck, and it cascades across her face like a spider web, disappearing into her hairline. And where the black disappears into the amber hair, the amber color has faded to silver. So she has this like sort of erratic silver streak in her hair.
Mm-hmm.
You see that the veins crisscross at her eye, and her pupil splits where it is, creating this sort of dissected eye. They are bright yellow and almost cat-like in a way, fiendish. It's not as they were before, uncomfortable to look at. You see that she has sunken cheeks, and even though her eyes are mostly closed, she has a sort of haunted expression in this state of, you're not sure if she's even conscious or if her eyelids are just not fully closed. You see her right arm is entirely skeletal, where it disappears under her armor. And you see various, where her armor shows skin, you see signs of surgeries. You see many sutures and staples that hold together skin that has been cut open again and again. She is almost mannequin-like in this state, just her hair floating around her in this liquid. You see...
Is she like aware of her surroundings, does it seem like, or
her eyes are not fully closed, but she has this sort of like, they're almost rolled back a bit. She doesn't seem to be aware. It's hard to say though. You see at your silence as you take her in, you see Sophie says, "What's the matter? Don't you recognize her? I admit she likely looks more... Or I admit she likely looks more fleshy now than she did the last time you saw her, but I must say I reconstructed her beautifully. Don't you think?
I think for the first time in a long time, Ailstain is quiet.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't say anything for once.
Mm-hmm.
And he squeezes the handle of his blade tighter as he focuses on killing Sophie.
You see that she... It's not her turn, so she cannot back away from you. But you see her intent to put distance between you. Though she seems to have a sort of casual air. You have wounded her. She is bleeding. But she seems to be looking at the wounds as though they are an inconvenience, if anything.
It'd be like an X on her back.
Yeah. She's kind of like looking at her shoulder. You see the blood dripping onto the floor. She like kind of looks down at her blood as if it's like annoying rather than painful, you know? And you see, she says, well, aren't you curious? I thought you would have questions. Don't you care to know how she came to be here? Why? You must be curious.
Are we just having a conversation? Like, we're in combat.
Yeah, well, talking's a free action. Talking's a free action.
Yeah,
She
haven't even...
She seems to have more intent to converse with you. You will get the rest of your surprise round. As she sees the intent to attack, she's like readying herself, although she is still surprised, so you will get your surprise rounds. You see that she notices your sort of grip tighten, and she rolls her eyes and she says, ugh, so dramatic. It's not like I kidnapped her, if that's what you're thinking. She was already practically dead when she arrived. All I did was take a peek inside and turn what was left into something useful. I mean, it's not like
if she's gonna if she's gonna keep talking, can I not swing on her again?
You can. Let me finish, please.
Well, it's like, this is a lot to say in 6
She's
seconds.
monologuing. You see, she says, well, it's not like you were going to come here on your own. Annoyingly, you seem to need a reason to do something, so Hecna asked that I give you some motivation. You can hardly blame me. You blood hunters are so interesting. Do your insides look like hers, I wonder? I would love to find out.
I don't know, bitch, but we're about to find out what yours look like. Can I see red on the board? Oh, not red. Whoa, not red. What?
Red?
Like blood, but it's not red.
And with that, you may have the rest of your surprise round as she finishes her sort of speech. Let's roll initiative so we can decide who, or you can decide who goes in what order for your surprise round, and then after that, we'll roll initiative for the actual combat.
Yeah, so I had Kaz be more than 5 feet away from the candelabron so that they could both Neve and Ambrose could blast it and try to like take this thing down quickly so we can all focus on Sophie.
Okay.
While Ailstain keeps her busy. But I know that this thing pops a little bit when it takes damage, so I figured keep Kaz away. Let's do... What are we doing first? I feel like... Now, hear me out. I feel like uh a fireball should do something to a wax figure, no?
Let me see. It really just depends on like their resistances. They don't have any
Don't worry, chat. I'm already
Make-
envisioning what my execution sequence is gonna be on Sophie.
make an intelligence check really quick.
Oh, okay.
Just based on like
Just flat intelligence. Who do you want to make this?
whoever is looking to discern this information, probably you. Just like
Probably Ambrose.
based on your past experience with these creatures. Yeah, okay, so Ambrose.
15.
Ambrose does not think fire's a good idea.
What?
Based on
Did we already? I can't remember. Did we already do? Did we already try? I might have already tried this and suffered whatever the consequences were.
I can't remember, but fire you don't think is going to be what you want.
All right. Well, it is made of inorganic material.
It's considered undead. It's made of flesh.
Yeah, but
It's made of flesh and wax.
Oh, boo. God, all of these are... I'm quickly losing out on all of these. All right, fine. Give me a fucking... third level dissonant whispers on it, then.
Okay. What do you need me to do? Is that Ambrose?
Yes. That would be a wisdom save.
Okay. Two.
Fantastic. Let's do that. 5d6.
Awesome. Let me switch the music.
I
now
rolled
that
a lot
we're
of ones.
in sort of combat now.
How is that possible? 3 ones in that. Total damage of 10. What the fuck? That sucks.
That does suck.
10 psychic damage from 5d6? That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
But also, now that it failed to save, it must use its it must use its next turn to fucking flee.
Okay. That is Ambrose. Who's next?
It's Ambrose. I think he has his Bardic's back, yeah?
Yes.
It says on his sheet that he doesn't. Or maybe I have to refresh.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I
then that might be it.
gave them long
Okay.
rest, so yeah.
That's what it is. Or short
Or
rest.
short
but
rest.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll save those for cutting words. So yeah, let's move on to Neve, who's going to let's say, you know what, let's get a little crazy with it. Let's do a third level guiding bolt
Okay.
on this freaky little thing.
Sounds good.
That's a dirty 20.
All right.
All right, Neve, this is 66, so hopefully you roll better than Ambrose did. Already rolling way better. 8, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that's 21 radiant damage.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't like that.
And then the next attack on it has advantage, which means that we can do one of my favorite things when it comes to guiding bolt, which is you can back-to-back guiding bolt and just keep giving yourself advantage. So let's have Kaz also do a 3rd level guiding bolt.
Oh, actually, so sorry. I have to adjust something really quick.
Oh. Wait, does he not? Oh, there it is. I was like, wait, does he not have guiding bolt? What the fuck? No, he does. What's up?
Sorry, I'm just adjusting something.
Oh my god. Nat 20 on that guiding bolt, by the way. We're obliterating this thing instantly.
Nice. Yeah, this thing, looked... I realized that, I forgot to do something. It was more hurt than it had appeared.
Oh.
Did
I just waste some spell slots?
No. You noticed, I forgot to mention, by the way, you noticed when you attacked Sophie, that your attacks didn't do as much as you thought they were going to. And
She
you
has resistance?
you turn, and then you notice that the candelabron, before you attacked it, was already hurt.
Oh, so the damage to her is going to the candelabron?
She still looks wounded. Just not as much as you thought.
Do I get the idea that it took the damage from that, though?
You think that it might be taking some of her damage.
Oh, all right. So I did have advantage on that guiding bolt that Kaz rolled and got a nat 20.
Okay.
And I rolled the damage, and that I got 22, but that should be doubled to 44.
Okay, great. Let me... Oh, I wrote down the wrong number.
That's crazy, the amount of damage he just did.
Oh, God. Okay, hold on. 44. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, this thing went from looking fine to being critical.
Perfect, because Neve has one final attack with her bonus action,
Awesome. Give it to me.
which she should also have advantage on.
Awesome.
Because she's going to go into her starry form. And that's going to be a 17 plus 7, 24 to hit.
That hits.
And she will do a D8 plus 4, I believe.
That's a bit loud.
That's 8 total damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dead. You kill it.
Perfect! We killed the candelabron on the surprise round. Hell yeah!
It explodes into wax and is dead.
Perfect.
You see
Fantastic.
Sophie kind of like roll her eyes. All right, and now that your surprise round is over, roll for initiative.
Don't you mean poll for initiative? Quick chat, give me high order and poll. So Ailstain rolled a 14, 12 plus 2. Fucking Ambrose rolled a 4 total. Why
Awesome.
is it that I feel like initiative Ambrose always rolls really low on?
Yeah.
Oh, everyone kind of rolled like shit. Except for Ailstain. So Neve rolled a 3 total. And Kaz did a nat 1 plus 2, 3.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I need you to say all that again.
Ailstain 14, Neve 3, Ambrose 4,
No,
Kaz 3.
slower.
Ailstain 14.
Who comes after Elstane?
Ambrose 4.
Jesus.
Kaz 3. Neve 3. I had to do it in slow motion.
Okay. Okay. Right.
And this is why you chain your guiding bolts, chat. Advantage followed by advantage followed by advantage.
Okay. Jesus Christ. All right. At the top of the round, those two masses of flesh fall down from the ceiling. About
Boo.
here. Excuse me. What is happening? Ugh, God damn it. Sorry, give me just a second. The stupid
You're good.
The stupid token doesn't want to fucking work.
Oh.
Come on, please.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention. I forgot that I have this. I did mark her with Brand of Castigation because that's not a bonus action. That can just happen.
Okay.
So that X on her back is like blackened.
Okay. Gross. I'll mark her so I don't forget.
She's been branded.
What color do you want your brand?
Black.
Well, I don't have black.
Yeah, purple.
Purple. Alright. Jelly. A. C. Settings. Jelly. B. C. 6 settings. Alright. God, sorry. I have to keep adjusting the music. It's just like, it gets really quiet and then it gets really loud. And then let's...
Oh no, we're fighting jellies.
10. You're at full health.
Mm-hmm.
To save. What is Neve at?
I think the only one missing health is Neve. She's missing 1 HP. Oh wait, no, I'm not at full health. I'm missing 2 HP because I activated my right.
Okay.
I'll fix that.
Take that off yourself.
I like that we have a ticking clock in the background.
Alright. Ambrose is at 49. And Cause is at full. Perfect. Okay. There's all of your health bars. Let's maybe get a little closer on that. A little bit more. All right. And then let me roll. Okay, no, I already rolled for her. Perfect. Okay. Top of the order is... Where did her sheet go? Where did her sheet go? Sorry, when I'm not actively paying attention to what I'm doing, I just start to sing. So, you're welcome.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Okay. Layer action. At the top of the order, something bad happens to you. Let's find out what it is. Chat.
Oh. Oh no.
1,
Whole
2,
time?
or 1, 2, or 3.
What?
1, 2, or 3.
I'll put poll 1, 2, or 3.
1, 2, or 3.
Don't run it yet. Oh.
This is how.
Wait, this is gonna be really funny. This is gonna be really funny to format. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3.
Awesome. All right. One, 2, or 3. What?
I hope you know that chat is gonna hold this against you like they held it against me for ship or other ship.
Ship or a ship or a different ship.
Yeah.
That's fine. This is just
This is your ship or a different ship moment.
well, this is how I make combat more interesting and engaging for them because there's stuff that
Oh, and it's how I did too.
there's stuff that can happen and I don't know, maybe I don't decide how it goes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we've got 3 votes. I don't know that we're gonna get any more than that. I think there's typically only 3 people that vote.
Okay.
So, looks like 2.
It's 2. Ailstein is now wearing a tutu.
All right. Let's see. What does 2 do? Ooh. Yeah. Perfect. So at the top of the order, another mass of flesh crawls out of one of the bubbling vats. And joins the fray. So that will be C. All right. Perfect. Fantastic.
Ugh.
All right. Top of the order, that is you, Ailstein.
Yeah, I see that these are called ochre jellies, so those aren't really a joke. So Ailstein's first.
Yeah, and I will say, because you're a blood hunter, you do notice something interesting about these jellies right off the bat. Normally, you would assume jellies to be, sorry, I'm waiting for it to load. Where did it go? And normally they're ooze types. But these masses of congealed flesh register as undead rather than ooze.
Oh,
So they're
interesting.
technically jellies, but it's more like just a big mass of moving flesh, you know? You see some various hands. It's like, do you know when a woman is pregnant and you can sometimes see the baby press its like foot or hand against her stomach? It's like you see that kind of happen in this big amalgam mass of flesh.
Yuck.
So
I'm curious if they're still resistant to slashing damage, as jellies usually are.
you're not sure.
My guess would probably be yes. Honestly, I think just keep fucking wailing on her, you know?
Yeah, do whatever
We
you
want
want,
her
brother.
We want her dead ASAP, I think. Because honestly, if they are resistant to slashing, I don't even know that it's worth it to have Ailstein even try to attack one. I think he's gonna use his bonus action first and hex Sophie.
Okay.
I don't believe there's any save for that. She's just fucking hexed. She will have, let's see, what do we think? I think dexterity is probably what she feels like she would be using to get away. No.
You know that
Unless
she
she's
had
gonna
you know
disengage.
that she had a spell book on her, but that's kind of all you're, you know.
Yeah, but she might make attacks with that, but she's not gonna make checks with that. I think dexterity might be the one thing that she might like make a check with. I don't know. Because
Okay.
this ground is difficult terrain, right? I assume we have to make like
It
dexterity
is.
checks to see if we can.
So
Yeah.
the ground is fucking the ground is sticky. If you want to move at your full speed, you have to make a strength or dexterity check to avoid becoming stuck. If you fail the check, your speed is reduced to 0 until the end of your next turn. But if you elect to move at half speed, then you don't need to make any check.
Sure. She doesn't look that strong, does she? She's a scientist. I can't imagine she's fucking ripped too.
It's hard to say.
I'm gonna hex her for dexterity. We'll just see what happens.
Okay. I will mark her. I'll do green for hex.
Okay. So, with that said, it's time to roll some attacks on her.
Okay.
Where did my d20s go? I think both of those will hit 17 and 21.
Those both hit.
Perfect. We'll roll damage for the first one. I get fucking 4d6 now because of the hex. Reroll that does. Perfect. That's gonna be 22 damage.
Okay.
On the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna roll the next one. Okay, 17's better. So 17 plus 3, 20.
Okay. So that first attack hits her. That you said that was 22. Okay. And you see that she gets hit with that. And you see like a little vein bulge in her eye. And before your next attack connects, she reaches out a hand, and the jelly that, or like the congealed mass of flesh that just emerged from that vat, explodes. And she like seems to suction some life from it. And your attack does a little bit less damage.
Oh, so one of the jellies is gone?
Yes. She destroyed a jelly
Oh,
too.
hell yeah. Just fucking wail on her and she'll kill all her ads.
Let's see. These are D8s, right? Okay, hold on.
I know this is supposed to be a frustrating mechanic, but honestly, like, it kind of makes focus a whole lot easier. Just don't bother with the ads. Just fucking blast her.
Okay, so instead of 20 damage, she takes 6 damage.
But hang on. Would you say that creature just dropped to 0 HP?
That's a good question. It is destroyed, and she used all of its life force to negate damage from you. So I don't think that counts. It didn't like drop to the ground dead. It like disappeared into the air. It's like it's gone.
That kind of sounds like dropping to 0 HP to me is the thing.
There is nothing for you to puppet. It's gone.
I'm just saying that does sound like dropping to 0 HP. What do you think, chat?
No.
Boo.
In this instance, no.
Boo.
But okay, so that was your attack.
Yes, that was. But the second attack landed?
Or that first
And-
attack, the first attack hit, and then the second one did hit still, but it just did significantly less damage.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure there's nothing else I can do in here.
Oh, also you watch. Oh wait, no,
um.
it hasn't been her turn yet. Never mind. That was a reaction.
All right. I got some reactions for you too, you dumb asshole.
Okay, awesome.
But all right, yeah, I think that's my turn.
All right.
I just got my reaction left.
No worries. It is now Sophie's turn. You watch her really quickly pull out a flask, chug it, toss the bottle behind her, and like kind of wipe her mouth. And then she is going to do something else. Let's see. Yeah, I think
She's just healing all over the place.
You're not
Healing,
sure.
reducing
She doesn't.
damage.
Her wounds don't seem to have healed. You're not sure if what she
Oh.
just drank was a healing potion. You're not sure what it was. She chugged something though. All right. And then she casts mage armor on herself. So now her armor class is up. And because of that, that was a first level spell. Half the spell's level. Okay. So you watch, she chugs something from a flask. You watch as she kind of magically creates some like necromantic bone armor that covers her skin and gives her kind of a boost. And then from that like
temporary hit points.
From that like residual, well, you think that she cast like mage armor versus like false life.
Okay.
And then you see
I thought those were two separate ideas, but I guess that makes sense.
and you see like she uses some like residual magic from this like, oh wait, actually let me double check something.
Can we like smash the source of where the like jellies are coming from, by the way? Is there like any way we can like destroy?
So these
is creating
vats
these?
are full of shit. You can try to knock them over, but they're enormous cast iron vats full of bubbling hot noxious liquids. You don't think that you have the strength to knock them over. They're like bolted into the ground and also bigger than you.
Could they not be shattered though?
You don't know. You're not sure. Marked with a, oh, okay. Okay. Just kidding. So, yeah, okay. So she casts that, and that is her. No, actually, wait, she can do something else. Sorry. She has a lot of really unique shit that she can do. So I'm like having to double check all of it. Okay, so now she can do this. Okay. Is this within range? Yes. Okay. You're not considered undead. You're still just a guy. Okay.
No.
She casts mage armor on herself and then reaches out to you and is attempting to use a necromantic ability. We have ranged spell attack. Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah, she's attempting to hit you with magic. If you would like to do something.
So it's an attack?
Yes.
I would love to do the blood curse of the eyeless. And shoot those spikes into her eyes again.
Okay. What does that do?
Gives her a minus depending on what I roll from her attack roll.
Okay. She got
Well,
so it's she rolled an 18, but let me see what
she's not immune to blinded, is she?
She's not.
Does she seem like she couldn't possibly have more attacks after this? Ooh, that's a 5 off of whatever she does.
Okay. Is that it? Does she take any damage or anything?
No. She subtracts 5 from her attack.
Okay.
From her attack roll.
Okay. A 22 still hits you. So.
Fuck. Wait, hang on. What about cutting words?
Okay. Go ahead and roll. I will -1 from Ambrose.
Ooh, we'd need a 7 or an 8 on this D8. Chat, blow on the die. We need a 7 or an 8. There's a 1 in 4 chance that we get that on a D8. Oh my god, an 8! I got a fucking max. I got the 8.
Nice.
Cutting words. What do you say, Ambrose?
He says, "You smell like death, bitch." And she's like, "I'm wearing perfume."
Terrible perfume.
Yeah. All right. She misses.
She reaches out that hand to do something, and I think simultaneously Ambrose says that, and Ailstain, she like shoots some blood directly into her fucking eyes.
Gross.
It's like, ow, fuck!
All right. Yeah, I think that is the end of her turn.
Hell yeah.
Up next is the jellies. What do the jellies do? Let's take a little look-see here. Okay.
Nothing good.
All right. So,
Although I'm surprised that one attack was able to cause her to kill one, though.
so this one's gonna come forward and try to get you, and this other one is going to attack Neve. So we will start with... Ooh, that doesn't hit. Next. Ooh, that doesn't hit either. Both jellies miss. Awesome.
Got it. So their attack modifier sucks.
No, I just rolled 2 natural ones, so
Oh.
don't take that to mean anything.
So natural 1, they look stupid while they do it.
Well, it's just kind of a flesh glob.
Yeah, they look a little pathetic. They're like, "Rah!"
All right, next up is Ambrose. Ambrose's turn, I believe.
Yeah, remember how she cast those spells on herself?
She sure did, yeah. Oh, is he gonna dispel magic?
Would you say those are level 4 or higher?
No.
Yeah, so they're no longer happening on her. He dispels magic on her.
Now, does that include?
It says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any ongoing spell of level 3 or lower on the target ends. Goodbye to your mage armor, and maybe goodbye to false life.
She didn't have.
I don't know if false life counts.
She didn't have false life.
What was the other effect?
It was just mage armor.
Well then yes, that definitely applies to mage armor.
I'm just trying to think, because she did something, but it's not really an ongoing. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, cool. Her mage armor is gone.
Like if it would pop up, like when you're playing Baldur's Gate 3, if it would pop up like a little status thing, I think that counts. But
okay. So all right. So that is okay. Let me take that spell off Ambrose, or that spell slot. That is level 3. Dispel magic. He's only got 1/3 level left.
sweet.
All right. Is that the end of his turn?
Yeah, he's got a bonus action, but Bardic Inspiration's not really gonna help us right now, so
Okay.
moving on.
That is Kaz and Neve's turns.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. let's do one of Neve's free, or one of her 2 free guiding bolts.
Okay. I believe Sherry used one earlier. So.
She used a level 3 one,
Okay.
but that's not one of the free ones. The free ones are first level.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll that attack.
Okay.
That is a holy shit, 24 to hit.
And is she attacking Sophie, the flesh?
Sophie.
Okay. That hits.
Perfect. Gotta get rid of that mage armor and then blast her, you know?
Yeah. Well, let's see if she has anything to do about that.
That will be 11 damage, and the next attack has advantage.
Okay. She'll take that 11 damage.
And you know what? We're gonna use that advantage for her to throw another arrow at her.
Is the arrow a spell or it's just an attack, right? It doesn't count as a spell.
It's a spell attack.
So it does count as a
I
spell?
believe. Hang on, let me check. I'm pretty sure you make a spell attack with it. A ranged spell attack. Yep.
So it counts as casting a spell.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not it won't use any spell slots, but
Right.
mm-hmm. And so with the advantage on that, that was a 15 to hit with the arrow.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
Perfect. Oh, max damage! That will be 12 damage from that arrow, baby. Where did my other d20 go? What the fuck? Oh, there it is.
All right. She takes that damage. Let's see.
And I think that's all of Neve's actions.
Let me see something really quick.
I'm interested by the fact that she didn't offload any of that damage to the ochre jellies.
Yeah, actually, I was just about to do that.
Oh, okay.
So she was at this, and then it was 12 overall, for the second attack.
Yep.
Okay, so she's gonna pop that one. Actually, no, she's gonna keep the jelly. She counterspells.
Oh. Okay. The arrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then in that case, we still have advantage.
Yeah.
Because no attack was ever made.
Yeah.
All right. Fine. We'll have advantage for fucking Kaz to hit you. That was her reaction, right? She doesn't have another reaction?
Yes, that was her reaction.
Perfect.
All right.
Oh, wait. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Kaz will swing another freaking, let's say, what does this dude got? What does he got going on? I always forget what he's got going on. You know what? We'll save his third level spells. Let's do a second level guiding bolt.
Okay.
He'll roll that attack. Ooh, hell yeah. That's a 25 to hit. Love to see it.
That hits.
And that's 5d6. Oh, wait. He has advantage because of other guiding bolt. Let me roll that again. All right. That wasn't any better. Okay.
Okay.
I was hoping for a crit. That would have been so funny if I critted again.
If you critted.
17 damage.
All right. She is going to explode the jelly to do less damage. Oh, wait,
Okay.
no, that's a reaction, actually. Just kidding.
Haha. You dummy. You used your reaction already.
All right.
You suffered more damage because you used your reaction to cancel out the other damage. You silly
Well,
goose.
she couldn't have known that.
I'm not insulting you. I'm insulting her.
I know.
Just to be clear.
You asshole. You're being so fucking mean to me. How dare you? Let me kill you.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and you know what else he can do? That will unfortunately consume another second level spell slot, but oh wait, no, he can't cast another spell. Yeah, that's his turn.
Yeah, love Ailstan calling Sophie a silly goose.
Oh no. Ailstan, to be clear, Ailstan's not talking.
Yeah, okay.
He's completely nonverbal right now.
Awesome.
This is me.
Ailstan's having an autistic meltdown. Got it.
Yeah, I think he looked over Sophie's shoulder to see Amber, and that only made him more determined to kill Sophie, and he's just not talking now. He's not
Yeah.
responding. I feel like if she were to be like still trying to egg him on, he's just not responding.
Yeah. You see her floating in that tube of yellow fucking liquid. She's got a bunch of tubes in her skeletal ass hand. She don't
I
look
think
good.
he's trying to keep himself steady. I feel like his like knees are shaking slightly, but he's like forcing himself to stay steady.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sorry, how much damage did she take?
God damn it, I don't remember now. Fuck. Was it 17? It was 5d6.
It
Just re-roll it.
It was 17. It was.
Okay. Johnny also said 17. Two of us remembered 17.
Okay.
I
Sorry,
stopped
a lot
tracking
happened
her health
there.
on my end. I stopped tracking her health on my end because evidently I'm not going to be able to track it because she's like doing weird shit.
She is bloodied.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Damn,
Over the course of one turn.
damn, she's just got a
Sick.
rainbow of colors on her.
Yeah.
All
Oh my
right.
god, we beat her into being gay.
Is that the end of Kaz and Neve's turn?
Yes.
All right. Top
That
of the
lair action time.
round. Chat. 1, 2, or 3.
Well, we know what 2 does.
Uh-huh.
Here, I'll put it in chat again.
This is gonna be every round. 1, 2, or 3.
There you go, chat. 1, 2, or 3. We know what 2 does. We found out what 2 does. Gives us more ochre jellies.
Yeah. Do you want to stick with what you know, or do you want to try something new and fun?
Oh, they want to try out something new and fun, I think.
Crab. Oh, yep, that's immediately all 3 of them for number 3. All right. Well, that was quick. Let's see what that does. Number 3. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's, give me, have Neve give me a dexterity check, please. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I don't like the sound of that. She does have. Is she on woe or wheel?
It was woe. Because you haven't long rested since last fight. She's on woe.
Damn. Dexterity save. Oh, Neve doesn't have good dexterity saving modifiers. Oh, that's an 8. Uh-oh. Well. Sorry, Neve. I think you fail. Also, is there supposed to be music playing right now?
Yeah, it's just really quiet. Let me turn it up. You see at the top of the order, Sophie is like, she's locked on you, but she's still aware of the other things happening in the room. You see that she kind of looks past you to Neve, who threw that like guiding bolt and arrow at her. And you see she kind of tilts her head, and she says, "Go play somewhere else." Snaps her fingers, and the conveyor belt of meat hooks on the ceiling roars to life.
Oh my god.
You see that it fucking massive meat hook descends from the wall. Neve is unable to jump out of the way in time. It sinks into her skin, yanks her 10 feet into the air. She is 10 feet off the ground, restrained, and that ochre jelly gets an attack of opportunity as she leaves its attack radius.
I should have turned undead on them. I thought for sure that the ochre jellies were gonna be destroyed by us wailing on fucking Sophie, so I didn't fucking turn undead. All right.
Let's see. That hits. And that does. Ooh. Plus. She takes 11 bludgeoning damage plus 5 acid damage. As
Jesus
this
Christ.
amalgam of flesh lunges at her as she is yanked up into the ceiling.
Does the meat hook also do damage?
It does not. It just restrains her.
Oh. All right.
So that is 16 damage overall. She is now
Is that
at 28 hit points.
fuck? Neve isn't within 5 feet of me. I was gonna say, does that count as doing damage to her? But Neve isn't within 5 feet of me anyway. Damn it.
Yeah. All right.
Because then I could at least have the peace of mind of knowing that she has to take 3 psychic damage. But
No. You separated everybody from her and yourself.
I was expecting her to do, I don't know, something more.
All right.
I was expecting her to like be like doing like AoEs and shit.
So Neve is restrained, so I will mark her with a little net to show restrained. All right, so that is.
So does she get to repeat that on her next turn to get free?
She she has to make a let me double check. Yes, she does. She has to meet the DC to escape on her turn. All right. That is your turn, Elstane.
You know what? Maybe we can fucking get rid of some more jellies by just kicking the shit out of Sophie. I'm gonna do what I know. And what I know is killing a dumb bitch.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll 2 attacks. That is a 16 and a 17 to hit.
Those both hit.
And then We get 4d6. Ones. Nice. That's. Okay. So the first one is 23 damage total.
Okay.
We're gonna fucking roll this. Ooh, get a little bit better at things. All right. Yeah. So the next one is 18 damage.
So what's that total?
18 plus. Oh fuck! What was the first one? Damn it! I thought you were 20.
20 overall.
Was it 20? I think. Or was it 20? Fuck. Ah, fuck! I forgot. I wasn't writing it down.
Why aren't you writing them down?
I think it was 20 plus 3. That's what I'm remembering. 23 and then 18.
Okay.
I don't know. I was expecting when I said it and you said okay that you had it.
No.
Yeah, it was 23 because I got 20 total and then I added my plus 3 modifier. So it's 23 plus 18. I think overall all the damage is 40.
Okay. 20. Well, she's gonna destroy this jelly. Or no, she can't. So.
Oh yeah, it's not her turn yet. Fuck.
Okay, so that you said overall the damage was 40.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. It is now Sophie's turn. She's hooked Neve, which she seems excited about. But she is grievously wounded. And you see her eyes desperately start to dart around. As she realizes, like, this isn't a game anymore, and she should stop fucking around.
Yeah. You've pissed off the wrong fucking gay boy.
So. She is going to, let's see, 60-foot radius sphere. That should hit about everyone, I think.
God, I knew there were going to be AoEs. Did I not say there were going to be AoEs, chat? I knew there were going to be fucking AoEs.
Let's see.
Is this an attack? Is this a spell attack or is this going to be a save?
It is a save.
Fuck. Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to need a circle for this because I don't know how to calculate.
What's the radius?
It's a 60-foot radius sphere.
Oh, that'll hit all of us.
Yeah.
None of us are even 40 feet apart from each other.
No. So she's going to center that. Her
I mean,
jellies will get hit too. But she's going to center it at a point where it gets all of you and not her. So.
Well, what's the radius again?
60-foot sphere.
Oh, that would hit her, I think.
Well, not if she puts it to a point where it's like
in the
away
corner.
from her.
If it's in the corner, it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, no, she gets hit for sure. She is at most like 40 feet away from the furthest corner of the room.
Let's see. Does she?
I mean, you can pull up a circle if you want, but
does she?
if that's the radius,
yeah,
that 100% hits her too.
Let's see. She might just take it. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Kill yourself with your own spell.
Bonus action. Well, but she can do this as well.
She gonna use an ochre jelly to tank it for her?
It is her turn.
I feel like the ochre jellies should have to take the damage first and see if they survive.
Yeah. Well, she can destroy it before it even has to count.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, doesn't she have to like take the attack?
Huh?
Doesn't she have to be hit by the damage for her to be able to use her reaction?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying I feel like it would make sense if they had to take the damage first, but that's just me.
Yeah. You see,
It would be really fun
yeah.
if she was like, I'm gonna have them tank it, blast them both to oblivion, has nothing to tank it anymore.
Let me actually read something really quick.
Okay. Welcome to the reading stream, everyone. Today, you will be graced by the dulcet tones of
Yeah.
Seth reading a magic attack.
You see that she looks around. And you see her sort of making calculations in her head. And you see that she looks at you. And she is covered in blood. You have severely fucked her.
Oh, yeah.
And you see that there's like blood like running down her face and like getting into her mouth and kind of into her eyes. And you see she looks at you and you see like a psychotic glint in her eyes as she smiles, kind of like frantically. She says, "Did you really think that I would let you get the last laugh? I told you. If you play with fire, you're going to get burned. You would have been a good test subject, but oh well. Next time." And she casts
Counterspell!
She casts Circle of Death centered on herself.
Counterspell!
Are you gonna counterspell it?
Yep.
Okay.
Counterspell that shit.
All right.
What level is it?
It is a 6th level spell.
All right. So then, the creature has to make. You attempt to interrupt a creature card in the process of casting a spell. The creature must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the spell dissipates with no effect.
So she has to make a con save?
Yep. Constitution save. Come on, fail, 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 fail. God damn, are we not gonna get to fucking kill her? If fucking she kills herself, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
What's the save DC?
14.
She succeeds.
God damn. If she fucking kills herself and I don't even get the satisfaction of killing her, I'm gonna be so upset.
All of you need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
I think Circle of
this
Death
is
is
necrotic.
a Constitution spell, right?
It is. It's I
So she will
just
also
said
have-
yes.
She will also have to make the save.
Yeah,
immediately.
she is trying to kill herself and take all of you with her. If that wasn't clear from what she said. It is necrotic damage though. So you do take don't you have resistance to necrotic?
I think so. Hang on. Now I gotta. Do I? I have resistance to lightning. What gives me resistance to necrotic? I think that might be something future that I get.
Oh, is
Hang
it?
on.
Because I thought it because of your pact.
Hang on. I have to look into it now.
That's okay. Do you want me to roll their Constitution saves, or do you want to roll them?
You can roll them.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay. They're rolled.
I think so what we're thinking of is. Oh wait, no, you're right. When you take necrotic damage, you can use your reaction to have that damage. And in addition, your appearance change. Yep. So yeah, I will use the reaction to have that damage.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your save. I've already rolled for everyone else.
Okay. That's. I don't think that's gonna fucking do it, brother. Fuck. Where's my? There it is. 9.
Nope.
All right. Well, I'll have the damage regardless, because I have the Pact of the Undead.
Okay.
So just so you all know, by the way, when I said before that I feel like the Undying is the better pact to make, I went with Undead instead, just because Undead specifically, Aelstein takes on that like visage that he takes on later on in his rite.
You hear that?
Oh boy.
Do you hear that? Huh, that's weird. Weird. Huh. Let's see. Let's, all right. Okay. Well, the good news, Aelstein, is that you only take half. So you can go ahead and take 16 damage. And everyone else in this room takes 32.
Oh, okay. That's actually not that bad.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
That was a little bit
Actually, wait.
Actually.
So sorry. She used a 7th
No,
level. She used a 7th level spell
You
slot.
already said 16 and 32, so I don't take these backsies.
It's actually
Sorry,
it's actually
Yuri.
39 damage. Sorry. So you take round it down to 19. Yeah, 39 damage. So, Ambrose is at 10 health. Kaz is at 6. And Neve is unconscious. And doing death saving throws. She's also still on a meat hook suspended in midair.
Mm-hmm. Are the jellies still alive?
The jellies? That's such a good question. I actually did not roll for them. Give me a second.
I can't imagine they have 39 hit points if they were getting
They
exploded to
both
tank 20.
succeeded on their saves. So
A
they
19?
take... Yeah, both of them are still up.
God damn it. Is Sophie dead?
Sophie succeeded as well. And she is looking critical, but she's not dead yet.
Oh, thank God. We still get to fucking kill her. Thank God.
Her plan to kill you all and her didn't go exactly to plan. But Neve is unconscious and making death saves. Let's see. Ambrose
Don't worry, Chad.
is at
Neve
10.
isn't dying. And in fact, I have a little ace up my sleeve.
Kaz is at 6. Aelstein is at... Oh, what is your health at, Aelstein?
31.
All right.
I think after she does that spell, he has not broken eye contact with her.
All right.
He's glaring daggers into her fucking soul right now.
Okie dokie. And so I have some interesting news as well.
Mm-hmm.
That was a necromantic spell that she just cast. And because of that, she gets to cast another spell.
What?
Yeah, she's special. Let's see. Cast the first level for necromancy. So that was 7. So half. So 6. So 3. So she casts that spell, and then the residual necrotic magic summons 3 disembodied hands, as 3 creepy crawlies appear around the room. All right. All right. So there's that. And then I think she can also do.
Oh my god.
Okay. She can use.
This is
okay,
getting
her
stupid.
bonus action to cast a cantrip. Yes. So now she can cast. Yeah, she's gonna try to hit you with another spell. She is going to.
What? She just cast a spell though. You can't cast 2 spells on one turn.
She when she casts a necromancy cantrip, it summons creepy crawlies up to half her spells level, and when she casts a spell of first level or higher, she can use a bonus action to cast a cantrip. So
But she what? But I thought the creepy collies were a cantrip.
no, that's just something that happens when she casts the necromancy spell.
Okay.
All
right.
So she is going to try to hit you with a spell. Are you going to try to do something about it?
Well, Ambrose can't do anything. But Ailstain can certainly do if it's an attack, he can hit her with a curse.
Okay, it's a spell attack.
She hasn't made any dexterity checks, has she?
No.
God damn it. But if it's a spell attack, yeah, he can blood curse of the eyeless her.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and
do
roll.
that. That'll be my second blood curse of the day.
Okay. She rolled a natural
of the
20, so
short
you
rest.
better roll well.
Honestly, I don't know that I'll be able to prevent the hit then. Because we can't do cutting words because we already did a reaction from Ambrose. Yeah. I in fact, I think that a natural 20 always hits anyway, right? So
Okay.
I don't think there's anything I can do.
Luckily for you, it is necrotic damage, so it will be halved again. But
Actually, I don't know that it will be.
luckily it's only 4
'Cause-
damage.
Oh, I actually already used my reaction because I used the Undead Pact, so I couldn't have done Eyeless anyway.
Okay.
And on top of that, I can't have the damage this time because I already used my reaction.
Okay. Lucky for you, she only rolled a 2, so you just take 4 necrotic damage. However, you cannot regain hit points until the start of your next turn because she did just chill touch you.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yes. So that is that. So that's the end of her turn. However, the creepy crawlies act on her turn as well. So they will get to go first. Let me label them really quick.
All right, well, this turn has been annoying. I might actually not have an ace up my sleeve, chat. There's a good chance that Kaz and Ambrose are about to go down and things are about to get real grim.
C.
I thought for sure that I was throwing fucking Ailstain into the deep end here, because fucking I was like, yeah, he will go focus on the boss. Meanwhile, everyone else is going down.
Let's see. You haven't killed her fast enough, dude. She is the most powerful spellcaster you think you've ever encountered, actually. Let's see. So let's see. How 5, 10,
These
15,
things gotta
20,
not do much
25,
damage, right? Like they're
30.
just little hands.
So you cause an Ambrose while you are within 30 feet of these creepy crawlies. You cannot gain advantage on attack rolls, saving throws, or ability checks. Unless they die
What?
or it leaves their sight.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they have.
That's insane.
They have a disturbing presence about them.
That's so goofy. Okay.
Okay, let's roll. That does not hit. That does not hit. That just hits. So Ambrose takes another 4 damage. But luckily that is all that has occurred. So he's now at 6 health.
Okay.
All right, and that is the end of their turns.
Oh, Kaz didn't get hit?
No. His AC is like 20.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Does that mean it's
It is... No, now it's the jelly's turn, actually.
well, the jelly A can't hit Neve. It's too far away.
That's correct. So let's
He's
see what
10 feet off the
let's
ground.
see what its speed is. It has a speed of 10. So it moves down here and that's all it can do. But Jelly B is going to try to hit you. What's your armor class? Does not
16.
hit you. Cool. So it moves. That one swings and misses. Now it is Ambrose's turn.
All right, Ambrose. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Damn, this room's too small for a fireball. How sturdy would you say these little dudes are? These little hands?
They don't look sturdy at all.
Not a whole lot of hit points to them.
No.
In that case, I think he's gonna do a shatter, and I think since it's a 10-foot radius sphere, I think it would be possible to like place it somewhere around here, so it hits the jelly bee and then all 3 hands, but not him or Kaz.
Sure.
Do you concur?
Yeah. What do you do? Is that
In
an
that case,
attack or?
All 4 of them need to make Constitution saves.
All right.
And I'll just roll a macro for this because that's fucking 3d8, and I'm not looking to fucking count that up.
The hands succeeded, but the jelly did not.
All the hands succeeded?
Yeah.
Damn. So then the hands take 7 damage. The jelly takes 14.
All right. The jelly looks... Well, it's... I totally forgot. It's been bloodied and is now critical.
Okay.
And the creepy crawlies, you said 7 damage. That obliterates all of them.
Oh. Wow, you weren't kidding.
No. They're a nuisance when there's a lot of them, but if you can AoE them, they're nothing.
Got it. Okay. Okay, in that case, is it Neve and Kaz's turn?
Yes, Neve is going to make a death saving throw.
Well, hang on.
Okay.
It's both of their turns right now, right?
True.
Kaz is going to
Do what he does best.
wait, what?
Well, what do you... I guess I don't know. I feel like I'm assuming what you're going to do, but what are you doing?
I was gonna have him turn undead before, but the time for that has passed, I think. He hasn't used any of his 3rd level spells, so he's going to Beacon of Hope us so we can start healing up.
Okay.
And I think Neve gets a hang on. Let me check something. Does she have... She doesn't have mass healing word, does she? I don't think she does.
No, Kaz has that.
Yeah, he has it. Fuck, but that's a spell. What's her health at? How much is she negative?
She is negative 14.
I'm thinking. I think Spare the Dying only... Does Spare the Dying count if it's... Oh, he wouldn't be able to touch her anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it would apply anyway. 'Cause it specifically says a creature at 0 hit points, which is kind of silly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, in that case, perhaps never mind. Maybe we won't do that, actually.
Okay.
Maybe he will...
Don't forget that because
Yeah,
he's a grave cleric, if he heals someone from 0, they get max healing.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's not at 0. She's below 0.
Well, it's if you heal someone from
He'll do mass healing word.
Yeah, oh, also don't forget about his sentinel because someone crit earlier and he could have negated that. I remembered that. If an ally within 30 feet is hit with a critical, he can deign that it is not critical.
I think it was Ailstain that was hit with a crit, and honestly, I'm not too worried about.
I guess you're not within 30
Preventing.
feet either.
Yeah, plus it was a critical that did 4 damage.
Yeah.
He is within 30 feet though, I think.
So because of his circle of mortality, you restore maximum possible HP on with healing spells to a creature with 0 HP. Yeah. And he can do Spare the Dying, cast it as a bonus action, and it has a range of 30 feet.
No, you have to touch them.
No. Because of his circle of mortality, he has it as a bonus action, and he can cast it within 30 feet.
I see. Fair enough.
His whole thing is healing people from death.
I see. Well, you know what? Mass healing word. Fuck it. Let's just fucking do the goddamn thing.
Okay.
2d4 plus 4.
Mass healing word. And that's on everyone?
Yes, I think he gets how many targets? Up to 6 creatures, so that's all of us.
Okay, so Neve will get the maximum of that.
Which would be 12. Oh, that wouldn't be enough. She's negative 14. All right.
Yeah.
I've changed my mind.
Okay.
Instead of mass healing word, he is going to do Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
And then he's going to Spare the Dying her.
Okay. So Beacon of Hope.
That was my ace up the sleeve.
Spare the Dying. Okay. Great. So she's no longer dying, but she is still at 0 HP.
She's 0 HP and stable.
She's just no longer making death saving throws.
Just unconscious. She's fine. She's taking a nap, guys.
She is. She's unconscious, hanging from a meat hook in the ceiling of a laboratory.
Honestly, it's good she's hanging from the hook because she can't be hit by anything now.
True.
So it's like it's the perfect nap position. The jellies can't get her. She's napping, dude.
Okay,
She's
great.
fine.
Is that the end of their turns?
That's Kaz. And yeah, I guess
You can't do
she's
anything.
unconscious. I thought that I was gonna bring her back to consciousness, but damn it. Yeah. All right, but yeah, now that we have Beacon of Hope active, all of us will get maximum healing anytime we heal.
All right. Back to top of the order. Chat.
We know what 2 and 3 do. I'll post it in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really want to vote for one and find out what it does? What if it's really bad?
Yeah, or what if it's really good?
Oh my god.
All right. Yep, they all voted for one. That was quick. Thanks, guys. Really helpful. Oh, I love doing polls. They're my favorite. Yay! Yay! Good job, everybody. Good job. Round of applause. Yay!
I warned you guys. I did warn you.
Okay.
I did tell you this was gonna happen.
So, here's what happens. Let's see. She really is getting sick of you, but she sees that your friends are almost dead and she really wants you to be sad about it. So, 10 feet, yeah. Hey, go ahead and give me a, for Cause and Ambrose, if you could go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. But they do have Beacon of Hope. So, doesn't that give them...
Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, that gives them something. Hang on.
No,
Hang on.
advantage on wisdom saves and death saving throws, but not dexterity saves. Unfortunately.
All right. You know what I'm realizing, by the way? I fucked up. I could have done Spare the Dying and then Mass Healing Word. You can do bonus actions before actions. I could have spared the dying Neve and then Mass Healing Worded everyone, and she would have gotten the maximum from the fucking goddamn it. Anyway.
Well, she was getting the maximum from Mass Healing Word anyway, and it wasn't enough.
Yeah, but I'm saying Spare the Dying would have brought her to 0, and then she could.
You're right.
She could have gotten 14 HP.
Yeah.
Positive.
Rip. Next time.
Fuck. I'm a fool. I'm a fool.
It's okay. There's a lot going on.
Kaz got a 17.
Okay.
Ambrose got a 15.
Okay. So, Cause will
No,
take...
16. Sorry. He has a +1. I thought he had a +0.
Okay.
He has a +1.
So Cause will take half damage, and Ambrose will take full. So that is gonna...
Yeah, not like it's gonna fucking matter. We're toast.
Yeah, let's see here. So
I don't know how the fuck we were supposed to not die to this. We like went from full health to fucking nothing in one turn. That was actually fucking insane. We basically got one-shotted. I don't like that you're doing that much math. They only have 6 HP. It's fine. If they're down, you can say they're down.
Let me just double check something
Are
really
you-
quick.
Are you doubling their health negative?
Let me just check something really quick.
Are you permanently killing Kaz and Ambrose? Are you grinding your entire campaign to a halt
Give me
because you're
just-
gonna perma-kill everyone?
Give me just 1 second. Just 1 second. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, great. Okay. Well. So...
Are you doing fucking 45, not 45, 40, no, 51 damage to Kaz right now? Because that's the damage you would have to do to instant kill him.
No. Yeah, it's double your health negative, right? Not. It's double your health negative.
It's your health negative. So if he goes below negative 45,
I thought it was half your health negative.
it's your full health negative.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, then they're fine. Yeah. They both go down and are taking death saving throws, but they're not permanently dead.
Okay.
Both of them take 29 damage as a geyser erupts in the floor between them, and they are scalded with fire damage.
Cool. I think we die here. I don't think that there's a way to save this now.
It's your turn.
Cool.
Make it count. I'll remind you that she is critical.
I know. I will most likely kill her with my next attack. But I'm figuring out what I'm gonna do about both of them dying right now.
They've still got a couple rounds to make death saves.
But there could also be some other fuck shit that happens. Again, we were at full health, and then now we have everyone down in a single round. Like, a lot can happen in a single round. We were at full health, and then we were at nothing.
Yeah, Beacon of Hope is concentration also, so that is gone.
Yeah, it is gone. Man, the whole point of spreading everyone out was so that, like, she couldn't fucking target them and me, but then she just chose to target them instead of target me. That's so fucking annoying.
She hit all of you. She's been doing AoEs, and
she did AoEs to them, not
she did
Milstein.
one AoE. No, it hit you too. You took damage.
Did I?
Yes.
So did the ochre jelly also take damage?
Yes.
Oh, how much did I take?
Remember, it was halved because you took, it was necrotic damage? You took 19.
No, just now.
Oh.
The attack that knocked them down.
Oh, no. Yeah. No, yeah. You see that as she's bleeding out, the geyser erupts from the floor, and she watches your friends go down. She she's got like blood in her teeth as she smiles at you, and she's like, "Just give up. I promise I'll make you as beautiful as her. Maybe I'll put you in the same tank. You'll make a beautiful display together."
Okay. Okay, a 16 probably hits. I'm pretty sure.
16 hits.
Let's roll that damage. Okay, how does... See, that's fuck, I forgot how to do math for a second. 21 damage sound.
How would you like to do this?
All right, hang on before we do that. So she's cooked. Let
Mhm.
me also roll an attack on the jelly behind me.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so both attacks hit, and it sounds like the damage from each will kill the ochre jelly behind me and also Sophie.
Yes. We'll get rid of this jelly.
So can I propose an idea to you?
Sure.
What if Sophie starts making death saves?
She doesn't,
Why not?
because she's dead.
No, like I reduce her to 0 HP. She can start making death saves.
That's not how that works.
That is how that works. You can choose to do non-lethal damage and make them do death saves. That's what we did previously.
Is it?
Yes.
I guess if you're trying to do non-lethal damage just to knock her out, sure.
Yeah, well, not to knock her out, to make her do death saves.
Okay, sure. What is the purpose
So it's not
of
like
this?
it's not like there's any reason that anything's gonna heal her.
Okay. So what's the point?
I want this bitch on the ground bleeding out and suffering. I don't want her to get the sweet release of death right away.
Okay, great. Cool. Sure.
I want her to see that we succeed.
Okay. You still have Jelly to contend with, but yes.
Oh, is the jelly gonna heal her?
Well, no, I'm just saying it's still there.
Mm-hmm. So he twirls to slash Jelly Bee mid attack. I assume causing it to just like flop over.
Mm-hmm.
And he I just remembered I didn't get to use my other blood curse.
Mm-hmm.
So he will slash Jelly Bee, and I believe this is yes. So Jelly Bee fucking slumps and falls apart, and he looks her in the eyes and has like pure malice behind those sunken, blackened eye holes, and I think he drives his sword through her chest and then jerks it to the side to split her chest cavity open, blood spilling out over her,
Mm-hmm.
and yanks the sword out and jams his hand directly on her beating heart and shoots those ribbons throughout her body, and uses his blood curse of the fallen puppet to force her to remain standing. I like to imagine she's fully conscious for all of this. I want her to be aware of what's fucking happening here.
Okay.
And he like grabs her fucking spine with his hand that's got the ribbons going through it,
Mm-hmm.
and he jerks her to the side. He takes 1 point of necrotic damage as he amplifies the curse,
Okay.
taking him down to 26 health. He is officially bloodied. He amplifies the curse, which means she can now move up to half her speed,
Mm-hmm.
which would be plenty to get up to Jelly A.
Mm-hmm.
and she makes an attack with a +3 on top of any other modifiers on Jelly A.
Hits. And does... Uh, 23
Nice.
necrotic damage. Let me see something really quick. Yeah, it takes that necrotic damage.
Is it bloodied?
Let me do some math. Yes, it is just bloodied.
Okay. And then I want to, after that attack, he releases her and throws her onto the ground. And I think she rolls and hits one of these pots, and she's facing Kaz and Ambrose as she makes her death saves.
Okay. All right. After is your turn over now?
No, because I still have movement.
Okay, great.
I can't do anything though, so I'm not even gonna risk trying to use full movement. I'll just do 15 feet of movement, and the next turn I'll be able to make it to Kaz and bring Kaz up so that Kaz can bring Ambrose up. We're saving this.
Okay. Yeah, it can only move 10, so it only gets to here. And that's its full. Well, actually, it can dash because so it can get right up to you, but it has used its full action to get there. So, and everyone else is, well, it's time to make their saves. Let's see. Jelly next is Ambrose. So Ambrose gets a 4, so that's a failed death save. Let's see. Cause.
They have to be, no, they don't. The way death saves work is you have to roll a 10 or higher to succeed, or a 9 or lower to fail.
And Cause
It's slightly easier to succeed than it is to fail.
and Cause rolled a 9, so they both have 1 failure.
Okay.
Neve
fine.
is stable and does not need to make death saves, and that is back to top of the order. Sophie is dying, making death saves, so the layer actions are suspended. That is your turn, Ailstain.
All right. So then I'm just gonna tank the hit. And head this way to Kaz. Do the jellies do necrotic damage?
No, they do bludgeoning and acid.
Okay. That's fine.
It
Hit
does.
me with that attack.
What's your? It's 16. Yeah, it just hits you.
Okay. That's fine.
12 damage total.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. What are you at right now?
I'm at 14 hit points.
All right.
Set that on the screen.
Yes.
So what is Kaz currently at health-wise?
Oh fuck, I completely forgot. They both took 29 damage and they were both at 6. So they're at -23, I believe.
So that means fuck, I can't bring them back up with a health potion. So then I'm gonna need to do a medicine check to bring them back to 0 and make them stable.
To stabilize them, yeah. That'll be your
Um,
action to do that for one of them.
Yep. Let's do that. I can't remember what the DC on that is. Because I just got a 15, but I don't know what the DC is on a medicine check to stabilize someone.
I want to say it's just like 10. Or is there like a set DC for that?
Oh yeah, it's DC 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was going to say, I was pretty sure.
DC
it's
10 to stabilize a dying creature. So
Okay.
cause is at 0 and stable.
Cause is stable. Perfect.
Yeah, Aelstain's putting his fucking guts back inside of him. All right, and then I can move the rest of my movement because I used 10 feet and then 5 more feet, moving slowly to have myself right next to Ambrose for the next turn.
Okay.
And I think that's gonna do it.
Okay. Jelly gets up to you. Misses.
Perfect.
That is your turn again.
I'm gonna stabilize Ambrose.
Okay.
That's okay. Good. That was a 9, but I have a +3 medicine, so that's 12 to stabilize Ambrose.
All right. All your companions.
Damn, I'm pretty good at medicine, dude.
All your companions are down, but no longer dying.
Perfect. You know what? This is ideal. A little bit of alone time with Sophie.
Awesome. Great.
They don't get to see what I'm about to fucking do to her.
Oh, awesome. Great. Fantastic. Yeah.
They don't have to witness the horrors that are about to happen.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
I could do a healing potion, but I do kind of want to save those for the coming up fights. I have 14 hit points, but I do have the Amulet of False Endurance. If I need to in a pinch, I can reduce damage that was given to me. So
Sure.
I think I'm gonna just tank this hit and then fucking kill this jelly.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. So that is 12. You take 18 damage as this jelly.
All right, False Endurance it is.
Yeah.
Said 18.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can reduce that by 5 using one of the charges.
Okay.
And that will take me to 1 HP.
Yep.
I am 1 HP, motherfuckers.
Woo! 1 HP.
It's fine. It's fine. I only need 1 HP to make this happen. I only need 1 HP. It's all I need.
Okay, great. Well, we'll see how that works out for you.
Well, I get 2 attacks on this thing now that I'm not doing other shit.
Right.
Also, is there music playing right now?
There should be. I'll turn it up a little bit. This song gets quieter sometimes.
Oh, weird. All right. So, first attack is a 15. Does 15 hit?
Have bad news for you. What? Your sword does slashing damage, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I assume they're resistant to it,
Uh,
but I assume they're not resistant to lightning damage.
Did you make weapon attacks on the other jelly? Or was it hit with other stuff?
I did make an attack on that one. I'm gonna be so fucking for real with you. I cannot remember how much damage I did. Are you gonna retcon that he's still alive?
No, I'm gonna let that be fine. Because it's already happened. But I do need to rectify that these things are immune to slashing and lightning damage.
Immune?
Immune.
What?
Yeah.
They're not usually immune.
These ones are immune.
All right, that changes things.
That's my bad. I thought it said resistant, and then I looked at it again, and it said, oh no, that for sure says immune.
Are these are undead?
They are.
Okay. All right, this is gonna get really fucking stupid, but I know how to deal with this, and it's gonna be kind of dumb.
Okay.
Let's see. How do we want to do this? All right, I'm gonna have to use one of the potions for sure.
Okay.
So bonus action, potion of greater healing.
Okay.
This is so irritating. Jellies are always they're never like difficult enemies. They're always just very
Annoying.
irritating enemies.
Yeah. They're made to piss you off.
All right.
The real boss of this wasn't Sophie. It was this fucking flesh
it was Sophie.
amalgamation.
He gets 16 hit points back
Okay.
from that potion. That was not a great roll, but that's all right.
We're at 17 now.
Yes.
A little more well off.
And he's going to cast, using his final spell slot, Protection from Evil and Good. So because this thing is undead, it will have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. This is gonna get so stupid. It's just gonna be fucking me running around the room avoiding hits from it while I fucking cast spells at it. This is gonna be so dumb.
Great.
I'm preparing you all. This is gonna be stupid.
Okay. All right, you cast that. I'll mark you with I don't know, this little eye. That's your protection from evil and good. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
It is.
Okay. That hits.
If we'd pick two, there'd be more of them. No,
wait.
picking one was definitely the worst option we could have had, guys.
Actually, with the disadvantage, it does not hit.
Yes. That is the whole point.
It is your turn.
All right.
Actually, wait. Actually, yeah. No, you're right. No one's making death saving throws anymore. You're right. It's your turn again.
This is gonna be so dumb. I'm gonna take a disengage action. Actually, you know what? No, it has disadvantage. I'm going to move here using my 15 feet of movement, and I'm gonna cast 2 Eldritch Blasts at it.
Okay. It did not hit its attack of opportunity.
I just don't want disadvantage on my Eldritch Blasts. The first one is a 23 to hit.
Hits.
Second one is a 13 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, nice.
These things aren't
Perfect.
very hard to hit.
All right, so that's just 2d10. 7 damage.
Okay.
7 force damage, which hopefully they're not resistant to, because pretty much nothing is resistant to force damage.
No, they're not.
That's my turn. I guess I could have taken a bonus action to take another potion, but I only have one left, so.
Okay, it gets up to here. Ooh. What does it get to hit? Damn, just misses you.
All right. Disengage action, move 15 feet away. It's not going to be able to get to me now. And now it's its turn again.
Yeah, all it can do is get here. Well, it can dash and get here.
Oh, well, in that case, let me fucking just make a dexterity check. God damn it. This is so stupid. This is so dumb.
It's almost dead.
All right, that's a 16.
That
oh, wait, no,
succeeds.
dex. Is it a save or a check? Oh, okay.
It succeeds.
Was it a save or a check?
Dunk.
Because my saves for dex are better than my checks, but I did it with a check, so it'll succeed either way. I'm just curious if it's a check or a save.
Check.
Okay, so I won't use the save modifier next time either. So yeah, with that instead, I actually got here. So
Oh, great.
It can't hit me now.
No.
So I will cast fucking. Oh wait, no, it's its turn now. It took its dash action.
Yeah.
Is that where it landed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your friends are dead, and this
This is
fucking
so stupid.
amalgam of flesh is chasing you around a table.
Well, because I have to be more than 5 feet away
I
from it
know.
to cast
It's
Eldritch
just
Blast,
a
or else
funny
I get this-
image.
It's so
Like
stupid.
Sophie
This is why
and
jellies
all
are
your
dumb.
friends are on the ground, like dying, and you're just this jelly's just chasing you.
They're not dying.
Yeah.
They're sleeping.
Yeah. Well, Sophie's still making saves. Actually, yeah, it's been Sophie's turn twice. Success. She has 2 successes. I shouldn't have told you that.
Okay, I rolled another dex check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I get all the way over here.
Okay.
Or actually, no, I'm going to say down here instead so that it can't dash to me.
Okay.
Let's say here. And then I cast 2 Eldritch Blasts at it.
Okay. Go ahead. Literally
hit?
cue yakety sax music. That is so fucking funny. And yes, it does hit.
A 12 and an 18.
Both hit.
Okay. It's like, I know I'm gonna
You
win at
got
this
it.
point, and it's just irritating because I
Yeah.
know, like, I'm gonna win, and it's
Yeah.
just like, just fucking die. Oh my god, max damage on one of those.
Okay.
10 and 8,
Yeah.
18
Oh,
total.
it's dead. Yeah. You explode.
God
You
fucking
explode.
Christ.
This amalgam of flesh that's like writhing. You finally like blast a blackened hole straight through it, and it just like crumples in on itself.
I assume we're nearing the end of stream here.
Yeah.
And Sophie has only succeeded on 2 death saves, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Are we out of initiative? I
We
just-
are, yes. We're now
Do what I'm gonna do.
out of initiative.
I think her eyes are like still like fluttering, barely conscious, open.
Mm-hmm.
Does she do anything on the ground, writhing in agony?
No, she's just on the ground, right? She can't really do anything. She's still dying.
I think still with his ghastly like skull visage, he kneels down to her level, looks her in the eyes, and meets her gaze with fucking pure malice, and he reaches his hand back into her chest again and cups his hand over her still beating heart and crushes it.
Gross. Yeah, she gasps, terrible, sputtering, oozing, and then she breathes no more.
Perfect.
Sophie dies by your hand.